right, test one, two, three, test one, two, and three. Hello, everybody. My name is Darshin, aka Yoshin96, and welcome to another stream. We are here. We're showing some more Pokken Tournament DX gameplay. This is the stream where it's not about quite the journey, because not about quite the destination, because you might have already seen the outcome of it in one of the players' stream tonight. But it's about the journey, the road to greatness, if you will. Number 114, to be specific. We're checking out top 4 here, and we're going to be joined by none other than the TO, the man himself. We got the man Ray Riggs here with us.
You're embarrassing me. No, what's up, everybody? It's your boy. You know what I'm saying? Your god tier of a TO. You know, that has the perfect seating all the time, every day. Yes, sir.
Every day.
Yeah, every day.
Yo,
but yeah. We decided to stream tonight because tomorrow's the crew battle, so we didn't want it to get into the way.
Mm-hmm.
We would originally like to stream earlier, but the issue is we can't because we don't want to get in the way of what's happening with the main core tournament. So we kind of just want to do it from here, and then that's why this is happening. Plus, this is mainly just footage for people to watch later. Honestly.
Yeah.
Because we know it's late, guys. We know it's late.
Yeah.
I hope some of our Asian viewers or Asia viewers are watching right now, because it's like around 11, 12 a.m. Over there, close to 1 p.m.
Yeah.
12 p.m., 1 p.m., something like that. You know, that's kind of why I want a global thing, so that way we could stream anytime, and we're gonna get viewers or something like that. It's just dope. But
that makes sense.
Yeah, but if anybody's in chat and can you say hi? Can you say what's up? Can you greet me? I want to know.
Whoever's feeling it, go ahead and type a greeting or what have you. Any sort of emote, it don't matter. Just anything if you would like to let us know that you're here vibing with us. We appreciate it because again, we know it's pretty late. Apologies. The only alternative probably would have been streaming this in particular probably at noon maybe, and then it wouldn't have coincided with FFC as much because by the time grands or whatever would have been done, we probably would have been winding down and would have been getting into people who were playing in that, they would have been focused on that by that point. So there's the alternative maybe for a future time. So we might try that again. Try that in the future. But we figured what ain't broke from in the past, don't fix it, because we have streamed the same night for a lot of these. So I hope you guys are here and ready to check out some action. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch over and let y'all get a glimpse of how this top 4 came to be. Warning, it will be wrong at first, but I didn't change the actual picture in the source yet, but I got it right on hand though, so it's gonna be a quick thing of being wrong for 5 seconds. So here we go. This was the results from last week where Xochi popped off.
Yeah, when Xochi won her first ever RTG, yeah.
Yes, sir. Love to see it. So what we're gonna do is go into this and go to this here folder there, and then hit this, and then we hide that, and change a date at the top. And this is what we have for this evening. Because in this instance, both bracket and stream will be, same day. So it's I'll just I'll just keep it. Make it be the same thing of Saturday. In that case, change it back to Sunday for next week. But this is what we got going on for tonight. Quite some shakeups, actually. Dash 2-0ing KTK to get into winners final for the top 4 winners side. Xochi 2-0ing Aldrake to get into the winners final side. We had KTK. Meanwhile, in the underground, they won 2-0 over Shadow Mewtwo X to secure their top 4 spot, and then Utopia beat Aldrake 2-0 to get into the losers semis set to face off against KTK. So a lot of things went down tonight, as you can see.
Yeah, I'm not really surprised anymore. Most of the seeds are in close proximity, so I'm not all that shocked, honestly. Especially with the pace that they've been growing in. But I will say, it is a surprise to see, Xochi in not grand final, my fault, in winners finals again.
Yeah.
Winners finals with Dash. Dash is not new, but it's been a while since he got top 4.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I think it's pretty interesting.
I'll definitely say so. I think I remember reading in the Discord. It was, God, was it? It was somebody addressing the fact that that them and Utopia were fighting immediately. I can't remember if it was Shadow Mewtwo saying that for Utopia or somebody else.
Who was fighting who immediately?
The very first round was them and Utopia. I remember reading that earlier in the main.
Oh, Dash and Utopia.
It was Dash Utopia immediately?
It was Dash Utopia. Yeah, they had to fight round 1.
That's funny. That's it.
It wasn't gonna be like that, but Nanners entered at 7 o'clock on the dot.
Wow.
Yeah. So since Nanners entered at 7, it kind of skewed up the seating a bit. But it was still close. It was still close to accurate. Everything was around the same thing anyway. And plus, Nanners would either be seated 9th or 10th. So I was he could be seated 10th. That's fine.
There y'all go. See how you can affect seating the last minute. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, man, it be happening.
It do be happening. I feel like I cut you off at the end. What were you about to say?
I said it be happening. That's all I said.
Oh, I thought you were saying something else before. But with that addressed, we're gonna have our first set of the evening.
Yeah, which is Dash versus Xochi. So Dash is number 6. Sochi's number 7.
Neck and neck. Let's see. KTK can't wait to see Joe. Not quite sure what the last thing was, but can't wait to see. It's good, KTK.
There we go.
You are indeed part of this top 4, so you're gonna be seeing instead of yours, totally, my good sir. But for right now, we're spotlighting the Dash and Xochi. And forewarning, the first game will not have music. Excuse me, it will have music but no sound because we are using stream VOD footage from Dash. Because in true Pokken fashion, the game really got corrupted. So you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be the first game that we see. It's gonna be off of Dash's perspective.
So
right.
Hoping that doesn't affect things too much. It should still play just as fine. So with that address, get that said video pulled up here on the side. Gotcha. They're going to be still using the music. They're going to have to. Well, I'm going to change it to be something else. Well, it depends on what the stage is. I'll try to match it as close as possible. All right. That's not right.
was weird.
Let's get let's back out of that. Let's get the game footage not there, and have the video there. Is it not gonna show video player? Don't do this. Oh wait, no, because the game keeps on top of it. Come on, I'm done. Alright. Okay, so that's that. They were matched up. And Random Dojo better. Just gotta get that close as possible if needed.
Oh, it's so like glitchy for me. I don't know why.
Hoping it's just like a Discord thing that can be addressed. Alright, there we go.
Energy ball again. I think she was just trying to read two jumps. She covers aerial a lot. That's what I've noticed about Xochi.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Exit real quick. Come back.
Okay. There we go. I'm sorry for the no music for a second. Getting the track there. There we go. So at least the stage music should be accurate. No game audio because this is coming from Dash's VOD. Because game 1 got corrupted of the replays, KTK.
Yeah, game 1 got corrupted on the replays. Okay, it's working way better now.
There we go, cool. You just vault over a Lapras? What? Oh, Lapras. Ooh, what a counter. Ooh, okay. See what the 6 was?
Wingard Fist.
That Wingard Fist going crazy. Man, the patience here from Dash. Ooh, that good CADC. Oh, the grab. He said, I don't want the timer KO. Give me that kill.
Oh, you going back to Jugwat.
Wait, what? He missed that? I mean, that missed.
No,
that ran right through it.
Yeah, no. There was a couple frames where it was still active. The barrier was still active. That's what happened. Yeah, it's like the hitbox is like highly deceiving.
Alright, Jirachi, really good for Pikachu.
Lapras.
Alright, that's good coverage for Xochi.
Oh, no, I don't think that was. Oh, she let go. I think she thought that dash was in she thought that the get off me option that Dash selected was like a regular one instead of a burst option one. You know how like Lucario has like a burst grab instead of like his regular grab.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think she thought. Oh, that catches Dash. Yeah.
Shouldn't kill, but that's a good bit of damage.
Oh, what's up, Star Fox?
Yeah, that was really close. Okay.
Yo, with Gardevoir, you just need to have like OD amount of patience. You see what Dash is doing? He's just waiting it out. Yeah. He has no choice.
Oh yeah, that's counter pierce. Yeah, because GX has counter first.
It counter pierce, but it also has tracking on it. Immediate.
That's tracking on it. What?
No, like not the move itself, but like when she's like winding it up, she tracks them.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, KTK Dash is everyone's hero.
Damn, Dash everyone's hero. Yeah, he's the underdog.
Yeah, man. Ooh, I like what he was doing
Oh,
when they're
that's
trying to
what
get prepared for that
matters.
grab, but ooh, finding the homing attack. Jirachi support. Oh, yeah, he went for that whole thing too.
Yeah, man, it was like a panic. It's a panic option.
Yeah.
I feel like Dash needs to.
He fell right into Gardevoir's arm. Gardevoir, just the hug.
God of War. Loving arms.
The loving arms. All right.
Got the
like,
burst off. Bro.
Nah, you don't hold me. Hold this fist.
He's not much of an underdog at this point. In RTG, from everyone that's within the top 4, he is. So that's why people were rooting for him, though. Like, yeah, like he does good, yeah, but like this is the best. Like being in winners finals right now is like I think it's like his second time being in winners finals or third. It's not usually common for him. That's why.
Right. I'm still talking on the fact that he was able to shield after he did that 5x reverse attack.
Yeah.
Because I thought he definitely got hit by it. Alright, but that first game, W.
At least we got the first game available, even if it was on his stream. So like every other replay we have, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We'll just be switching to the actual game feed from here. So,
see, my thing is loading up way better now. I think it was just because I was connected to Wi-Fi.
Oh.
Probably is. Yeah, my data runs better, bro.
Oh yeah, that's the same thing for me too. So yeah, that's probably what happened. Alright, so since we will have OG footage from here, go ahead and lower the music, and we'll let the game audio take over from here. So let's get rid of this, and we'll go ahead and make this visible again. Yeah. And yeah. Okay, y'all let me know if you hear the game sound, by the way.
There's your game audio, KTK. You happy now?
You happy now?
We get. Can you switch the names?
Oh, shoot, you're right.
Oh, that was a crazy counter pick, bro. It's so funny.
Your name is so long. Right.
Yeah, but that's what you prefer, so it is what it is.
No, yeah, fine.
Oh, look how she keeps her distance. It's really good. Like I'm starting. The more I watch the gameplay, the more strategic I see. Like what her gameplay is or what her game plan is. Right?
Yeah, it seems very methodical.
Yeah, it's not like not every button has a purpose, but like it's to create a purpose. That's what I realized with her gameplay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, nice. That was good. That was good, I feel.
Ooh, yeah, that 5x got stuck. Right. That's future sight. The first thing, maybe.
Yep.
Okay. Oh! Not for Pikachu's kneecaps.
Yo, all that. She said, "Give me all that."
All of that. All right. Nice. Strong first round.
Barrier. What? Okay, good. Energy ball.
Oh my!
Oh. Yeah, that's it. Crap something down.
That was nasty. All right, good clap back to 5A. Nice. No.
Oh, crap! What the heck?
Okay, 5X off of that. Gonna reset the position. No. Okay, 5X again. Oh, okay. Just like that. All that damage. Alright. Fallen burst herself. First attack? Ooh, caught in the middle of it. That was smart. And it killed. Thank you, lucky stars, Srirachi.
Orochi did that?
Oh man, that's so good because
you gotta switch the phone out. No.
Oh shoot, my fault.
I'll get down there. That's a whole freaking knockdown. That reminds me of like I forgot like what Tekken wind up that was. I literally forgot, man.
You see the that has to have all these projectiles coming out. Okay, getting out of danger. Not gonna get cornered. Ooh, okay. Oh, that counter is so good. What?
That counter's crazy good. Pretty like actually, I don't know how good it is. I think it seems decent. It seems like either good or decent. Like I don't know.
I think it just seems good because of the fact it's a multi-hit.
I think it does a lot of damage.
Yeah. Because of the fact that it's a multi-hitting counter attack, it just seems like it's probably better than what it really is. But it's still decent, like you said.
You're right. Alright, this is game 3, right? Yeah, everything is resetted. Now it's a best of 3 right now. Now it's a best of 3. If you really think about it.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. My question is how does Dash get in? And how does he mix up how he gets in? He has tools to like force himself to get in, but in like dual phase it's kinda hard. So it'll go a little harder.
I feel like
that nozzle goes by so far.
It actually does go really far.
Pretty deceptive.
Alright. Good throwing that projectile. Just challenging Xochis. Ooh, that 5x hitting right there, that trade. Ooh, another one.
Bro, that nozzle goes so yo halfway across stage. Good tracking.
Yeah, I see like the
nice
the spark that she had.
So he was like, I'm gonna just do it again.
Oh, what the dude, what?
I don't know.
The nozzle was there.
You asking the wrong person, bruh.
She did the bob and weave on that nozzle. She said, no, nah.
The wrong person you asking about that, bruh.
All committed. Yeah, nah. It's definitely a critical round.
Only one person.
Because I think even if he hadn't pressed the extra button, he would have still landed down and it still would have been a critical, like a really hard punish. But speaking of hard punishes, though, the JX coming back from that.
She's not learning with this nozzle, bruh. She's not learning.
Yeah, she's staying farther away.
Hold block across the screen.
Wait, I'm curious what the nozzle was in there. I'm wondering if I was missing, but...
Okay, Snivy. Okay, alright, this is your chance.
Ooh.
To set up camp.
He backed away. I think the projectile vanished before it could hit him. Ooh! Too wide conversion.
If I was Xochi here, I'd take a nah, I'm lying. I wouldn't take a breather. I don't be doing that. I just be smashing the rematch button.
Just rematch. It's like, oh nah. Again.
Like in my head I know what I did wrong. Like I know like some people need to like sit down and think like for a while. I got friends that do that. Mm-hmm. And I just be mashing the rematch button and because I know what I did wrong already.
Yeah.
I was like I should have done more of this and then that's pretty much it. That's like basic level thinking though. Like for when I realized for competitive play, that's basic level thinking. But sometimes that does carry you a long way. But at high level, it's like you really have to consider all your options. That's the difference.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's like self-discipline type.
Self-discipline. Yeah. It's all about mindset. Mind doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, it's a game. It's game 4 right now.
Game number 4. Numero 4.
Sochi's on the tournament. Dash is on tournament point. Not point. Tournament game. Dang.
Yeah, set point basically.
Set point, yeah.
Alright, burst already coming out. Usually if your Pikachu and your meter is full, usually just pop that because he gets it so often anyway, so just use it.
Dash was like banking on impatience from Sochi. She was a bugging.
Alright, good to not.
A little bit of meter up.
Yeah, good to sure to not get hit by either hit the thunder and counter just ready for when he lands. What the movement is not. What?
Area, yeah. This is a cover to get up option. Actually, not get up option. It was a.
It like projectiles came back at the same time the barrier came out.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy. Easy top.
You gonna.
Yes,
I think she was doing it for Chip. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, because that shoe was gonna break either way with all that going at it.
Yeah, man. That's good. Thunder Jolt. Activate Jirachi burst. Yes, sir. Chances of crits are higher. Actually, crits are just higher in general. And it helps the burst do more damage. The way Pikachu walks is hilarious.
It is funny.
He said,
he's just so happy to be here. He's just
you're the mask. You're the mask. Of course you're gonna be here.
He just
barrier again. That's crazy to me that barrier is not punishable. That's very it goes pretty far.
I'm curious what these Nuzzle keep. He keeps doing Nuzzle after the 5.
Yeah, that Nuzzle's relatively safe too. I ain't gonna lie.
I guess.
Okay, Dash got in.
Okay.
Y'all.
Ooh, okay.
Y'all.
Alright, landing shield. Gotta be careful here because all these projectiles is coming out.
The counter.
The counter.
Oh, battle.
She moves in with the counter too, so like that's why it can be pretty good.
Got a whole shield. Okay, no.
Oh.
Oh, not hitting. Oh, that was a good punish.
Uppercut.
Is that it?
Jeez.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, she should just camp now.
Yeah, she's just staying at distance. That's good. Really, really good pressure from Xochi.
It was a good capitalization of the time.
Yes.
And you know what brings us to one of my favorite things in the whole wide world, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I'm involved. It's a game 5 scenario.
Game 5 scenario.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If I'm involved, everyone gotta get 3-0. Everybody. All of them. Everybody and their mom has to get 3-0.
Just pass the controller along. Everybody get the hand.
Yeah. That's just that. Yo, that's how I ain't gonna lie. That's how I operate. I compete in everything. It has to be like game 5 with someone else, not me, bro.
Not me.
Not me, bro.
I feel you. Utopia come. He's like, what are you talking about?
Bro, listen, Utopia. I don't like game. I like game 5s, but I like when I'm not involved in it. If I'm involved, it got to be a 2-0 or 3-0. I can't have game 3s, game 5. I don't like that. It feels icky to me.
See, as a viewer, we love to see it. He loves the game 5, but as the player,
yeah.
like, oh nah, you got to.
I don't like it when I'm on that end though. I don't like it when I'm doing that. Like, no, I don't want to be a part of that.
Right.
It's disgusting to me.
But
I like watching it.
That's not wanting any part of this game right now because he was going in on Xochi, but she's like, oh no, you're not about to turn this page that fast on this round. Fighting back from the corner. Man, don't like Slugfest.
I like Slugfest. I just want to be dominant.
There you have it.
What? How I look saying, yeah, I want to have game 5s with everybody. No. If I play you, I gotta destroy your soul.
Not the soul, bro.
That's why I can't play competitive no more. It's crazy.
You want to just break me, but that's not even wanting the. Ooh, what a 5A right there. That was a good catch. You just wanting to break souls out there, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
that's an anime somewhere, a Soul Breaker.
I had to put the games down, bro. My sadism was coming out. Oh, it was a good grab.
Anyway, really good grab from Xochi. Give my man 20 with whatever. My man 20 in chat.
Such as necessary to be the greatest. Yeah, I get. I mean, yeah, you're gonna have to. I think everyone should just strive their best to get 2-0s and 3-0s as best as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, like even if it doesn't happen, at least you strive for it. So that way, it's like, okay, I gave it my all type stuff, you know?
Absolutely. Dash giving it his all to just get him, just get in with this pressure, but Xochi's making it very hard for him. Oh, that's yeah. Yeah, she definitely stayed where she needed to be, in the air with that forward line.
I think both sides of the games were pretty dominant. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
This game 5 is like, I know I was talking over it, but I was paying attention. It's pretty hectic.
Yeah, 'cause it seemed like because the first round Dash was dominant, and then second round Xochi was dominant. So just very good adaptation from both. Oh my God, all these traps. Okay. Counter into the string. Okay, very nice.
That's good. Iron Tail. Okay, he's up the corner. What is that gonna do?
Ooh.
Okay, alright. He was trying to read a jump with the Electro Ball. Oh, stalling in the air with Magical Leaf. Oh, but Pikachu's counter says negate. So.
Alright. So to not give her the jumps too, because he knows to like not get caught lacking and just going for these jumps and backing away with the Thunder Cancel. Nice.
I agree, KTK. It does take stamina. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Absolutely. Yeah, I quit ranked ages ago.
Yeah, you guys enter to a week-to-week basis. That takes up even more stamina.
It does.
So
that hitbox is wild. What?
Yeah, that hitbox is pretty crazy. This is looking highly in Dash's favor. Marking down Xochi in every angle.
Okay, 10 seconds remain. Can you tell? That's gonna be pressure unless he's able to do something for hits. No.
You can get hit by the one and then move after that. Oh, that was good.
That was a good 2 wide to like kind of get the situation feel, and then you just went immediately for the
So not create a situation for her.
Yeah,
that was the thing.
Yeah. So that was really good awareness.
That's 3-2 for Dash.
3-2.
3-2. He's sitting in winners. I mean, he's in grand finals winner side, which is that's his first time ever sitting there. You know what I'm saying? It's like a Pikachu just gets to wait there, you know. Excellent reaction. Yeah, that was really good reaction.
It was. So yeah, good stuff from both players here. Let's go ahead and update our table that we have to put these two players in their different spots. And it would make sense I also put a score there. Yes.
You said I never noticed Guardy just ragdolls. What do you mean?
Classy fan, hello. Welcome to the stream, fan. I'm not quite sure what they mean by that either.
I don't know.
Oh, the
He can
the lose
he
animation. She just kind of just goes limp. You mean?
limp probably.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the lose animation. Yeah. The side and depression.
That just needs more confidence and a tad less modesty, not to be confused with humility. So when you say like a tad less modesty, to like not be as doubtful, that's what you're. That's what I take that as. If he does popping off like this way more consistently. So it all goes back to the mindset thing for sure. Okay, so let's update this with a couple things here. Let's get the score here and here and here, and we export you, and we get Photoshop not being slow, please, please. All right, and top 8 breakdown. We are going into losers semis. All right.
Yeah, loser semis.
Yes. Modesty in the
KTK.
sense that he could. Oh, what? You saying KTK or something? What were you saying?
What? What?
I thought you were saying something, and then I was reading KTK's message, but then you stopped.
No. No.
Don't mind me, y'all. It's all good. All right, so KTK was just saying modesty in the sense that he should doubt him, that he shouldn't doubt himself, compare himself to his opponent, or okay, shouldn't doubt himself and compare himself to his opponent. Yeah. To basically being more. I'm not even sure if arrogant is the right word. Maybe. Confidence is definitely a better word than arrogance.
Yeah, I would say confidence. Confidence is definitely. Yeah.
Because arrogance could equate to being, blind
Arrogance.
to what
Arrogance
can
is.
happen.
Arrogance is. I could do it this way. Nah, but it doesn't work if you do. Nah. I'm gonna do it this way regardless. I'm gonna make it work. That's arrogance.
Yeah, arrogance is just kind of being blind to what could happen, and then you don't look into it, and it's like, oh well, before you know it, you just lose.
Yeah, he's open to criticism. I think if someone really wants it, they'll do what's required to get it.
Mm-hmm.
So like back when I was when I played certain games competitively, it would be fixated on my mind, like it would be like, yo, why did I get hit by that? Why did that work? And then I would be contemplating on it, and I would go home and lab it or something like that. Like I would be in that scenario, put myself in that scenario in the training mode, and I would be like, okay, what are the frames that this is coming out from? Okay, I know the frames now. Now where does the animation end? Can I punish this option? If I can't punish this option, should I just punish their next option? Now since if this option is completely safe, I have to punish the option after they do that option. So I have to know the player. So it's like it becomes a player-based thing more than a character-based thing. And if the character has lag on there, then I have to figure out what's my best punish to get out in this scenario. So I feel as though like as soon as the players adopt that mindset, then they will become way better.
Okay. I like that analysis. Alright. So let's go ahead and be moving on here, because like I have shown in this update, so that puts Dash in the winner side of Grands, and then Xochi waiting in losers final. So losers semis, KTK and Utopia are going at it. So it's a best of 3 to the best of 5 in losers semis. So I'll just update that accordingly. I can English, I swear. Alright. And I'll put Discord back on streamer mode because I don't want y'all to be hearing all those random.
Oh, it says 99 Dash and Xochi 3-1 when it was 3-2.
You are correct. I can adjust that. Computer in the background, I swear to God. Alright. Photoshop.
I hope you guys are looking forward to the crew battle tomorrow. It's gonna be a
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's definitely gonna be a banger.
Banger, buddy. Considering when we don't know when our next one is gonna be, we don't know.
Yeah, because unfortunately EU is in a state where they haven't had a bracket in like what 3-4 weeks.
Like close to 4 weeks at this point.
You hate to see it.
Yeah, man. I've been trying to spread the word, bro. It's difficult out here, bro. Like even NA is like we only have like we're getting like 9 people on average now again. So like it's tough for both parties.
Yeah, it's tough, but like it's just situational things because probably there's different games. Like Tekken 8 was happening, and people who are playing Pokken also like Smash, or people watching Genesis. This is kind of things that happen, but it's all right. It's all good.
Yeah.
We got our faithful few. We got people who are curious to see games regardless, and games are coming right at you right now. I've got losers semis curated here. Let's get into it, shall we? Let's get media player unmuted, mute that, and here we go.
All right.
That's
what the heck is that?
There's nothing to see there until you see this Lucario and Garchomp on the screen. That's what we're seeing.
I was like, what is that? All right, so kind of feel bad for Utopia. Utopia ran into a Garchomp to another Garchomp.
Dang, that's true.
And, you know, like you gotta like readjust your mind because they play completely different. So just imagine just running into the same character. You could punish the same options that the character does. However, playing someone like playing a character like Garchomp when there's like several different ways to play the character in comparison to like you know their pilots, it's like really like difficult to switch in between, especially since they're like they're basically top level Garchomps, both of them.
Oh yeah.
So it's like it becomes like very difficult, like to try to adapt. But like, you know, obviously if you want to make it in top level play, you're gonna have to just endure that type of meta.
Think of it that freshman for you, so yeah, that is a good way of looking at it. Being fresh in the matchup, but that can happen because Garchomp things. So strong first round for KTK there.
Bro, it's Pakistan, bro.
Pakistan is something.
It's always hilarious.
Some thoughts and retrospectively.
It's a good move. It's just funny to me. That's all.
Oh yeah, it's a very just quick move that you just. It's always funny to just kind of see you beat certain things. Ooh, nice from the conversion.
Nope.
That man moving.
Yeah. I just a little tap.
Okay, strong.
Rather than rely on how my character matchups with his. Yeah. I think you're just more like playing the player rather than the character. More so of the player than the character, I should say.
Let's let me patch this. Change this right here on the thingamajigs.
Yeah, man. All right. Well, I mean, this is like, as you guys can see, this is ranked. Everyone's ranked, fighting each other. Utopia being number 5 and KTK being first in season 11. Oh, okay. Dragon Knight to keep him still. One area. Oh, okay. He probably let go of shield there after the dual chop came out. It's not like he's bad at the end. Oh, wait, he said, especially considering that he 2-0'd Aldrake It's not like he's bad at the MU, which the observation with that observation in mind. Yeah, I know. Obviously, he knows his stuff. He beat you a few times, and he beat KTK. I mean, he beat Aldrich a few times. So I don't think he's bad at the matchup at all whatsoever. I think he even in that last game he was playing well.
Yeah, he definitely was. It's just a matter of adapting and just
who wins more neutral interactions. Who wins more neutral interactions and get more optimal damage within it. And you just so happen to do that.
It's just like we said, it's about more so the player and like learning what they do, because we can definitely know what the character is capable of, but knowing what the player utilizes differently than the last. That's what you got to always look out for.
Yeah.
Have a great force bomb ender right there on that conversion. Ooh, what a dig.
Oh, he was like, what are you bone rushing, bro? What are you bone rushing?
What are you rushing into, my guy? Ooh, what a grab, though. That's probably death, actually.
Yeah, that's death. You know what's funny is that drill is not punishable. It wasn't punishable. It seems punishable, right, at first glance, but he could jump right after. He could CDAC right after. He could do anything else right after. It was another RPS scenario.
Really good.
Yeah. He just decided to grab because I think he thought it was punishable. Oh, man. They both, I think they both basically just pressed the same button, except Garchomp's came out faster, basically. I could be wrong there. See, like, nobody does that. Nobody does the pizza cutter low. I see only KTK doing that. Not even Aldrich does that. Yeah, that's death. That's inevitable death.
Yeah.
Okay, good counter on the earthquake.
Oh, he still had time to shoot it afterwards. That could have been a really nice setup for KTK, but
that traded with the drill. That traded with like the upward drill, and then KTK was able to get a punish off right after. That was actually pretty dumb.
The lowest possible GX is +1 on shield. Ooh, okay. But a little inconsistent. Dropping the knowledge. Ooh, but the cross-ups here, though. Putting this man onto this wall. But good command.
Back Y.
Back Y, yes, sir.
Okay, there's a punish. What's the? Oh, nice. That yeah. Yeah, that hurt. That definitely hurt.
Alright, Pakistan gonna get shielded. There are two of them.
Nice, right. Good grab.
Good grab.
Oh, he just needs.
Oh man, he just slapped them one good time and then said burst attack.
Basically, yeah. He's not dead though. He's not dead.
No, he's not dead.
Yeah, what's the next neutral interaction is the thing. Like how do you handle this situation right here?
We've got a burst. There we go.
Yeah, he has to. Yeah, 1000%.
Ooh, Dragonite. Ooh, that's
Dragonite's in place. That's smart.
That could have been a well. There.
Oh, that was. I think that's it. Yeah.
I was like, it could have been a grab. Oh, there's the grab. Man.
Yeah, that's it, man. Yeah, good run for Utopia though. That's fourth place. That's his second fourth place in a row though. It's his second top 4 in a row. It's not bad.
You love to see it. Dragonite chip is nasty. Oh yeah. I wanted to mash. Not gonna lie. What did you want to mash? Just like attack to like you would have attacked that in the grab. You mean? I'm not quite sure. Good stuff regardless though. Mash the homing. Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I was referring to. Just mash homing. Because at least if you like mash that, you have a higher chance of getting out of the tech situation, and then you can just like probably catch it after the first homing one, and then you'll just rear back. But regardless, solid set there for KTK. But good job for both peoples. Like Dash gotta trust my gut more. Oh, it's yeah, absolutely. Always just trust your first instinct. Alright, music back for just a bit here. If it's still there, it is. Alright, let's go ahead and be switching things and updating accordingly. So that was a solid 2-0 for KTK, and then we'll see them matching up with Xochi. Alright, into losers final we go. Switch this up here. Boop, and bada boop.
Like Dash, I gotta trust my gut more. You okay? Utopia, you want to take some notes from Dash? You inspired? He saw him. He sees him in Winterside Grands. He's like, maybe he's doing something I'm not doing.
Right. He was agreeing with what KTK was saying. You gotta trust in the gut more.
I agree.
All right, but we do have it showing properly here. KTK and Xochi are matched up here. Whoever wins this gets the run back in the winner side of things, and
No,
they will be
he said I gotta get stronger. All right.
Yo, the anime arc is real.
All right, Jinwoo.
Hey man, the grind never stops. Never ever. Always strive for higher. There is no limit. Be Goku for real. Man, literally among gods now.
Literally, I don't know, bro. I don't know where the hell the Super's heading, bro. But anyway, we gonna move on. We gonna move on.
Being we get caught up with the whole anime discussion out here.
We'll move on to some super matches.
Some super matches indeed. All right, let's go ahead and get into our losers final, which I do think I have on a.
This is KTK
okay,
versus Xochi, so that's Xochi number 7, KTK number 1.
You want to talk about that? I forgot Dama even existed, bro. That's the new one coming out, right?
Yeah, Daima. Daima's the new one coming out. That's basically like GT, but featuring Vegeta. So both of them are just like kids.
Yeah, I remember it being like the art had both of them being like it was focused more on them the younger versions. Not sure what to think about it. Not gonna lie, but we'll see. I guess how that goes. Speaking of things that people are kind of on the fence about, how y'all feeling about that last Airbender remake though? Not remake, live action adaptation.
I'm watching it.
What's up?
I'm going to watch it.
Oh yeah. Where our game at? I'm getting the names on here. It's all good. Xochi.
Where our game at? That's why he was stalling for conversation. He was trying to do that because he didn't want to be silent the entire time.
Right.
KTK, you gotta get with the programs. Improv, bro.
Being a streamer. Good shit.
Yeah, he's being a streamer. It's improv, man.
Yes, sir. Alright, KTK number 1. Doesn't that still feel good to have that number 1 next to your name, man? You see that on that last set? You seen it again, number 1. Right?
Yeah, he's not gonna let it go for a while, bro. No. He's not gonna. Yeah, he's just gonna.
Yo, Shloshin. That's a new one. Shloshin. Shlin. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Hey yo. Hey yo. That's kind of.
That's funny.
Anyway.
All right, we here. We ready?
Yeah, we got it right here. Oh no, Xochi's number 7, not number 6.
Ooh.
You aren't sure about anything? Just ask me.
All right, let's get game feed. Get rid of this. Get rid of music and probably fixed pronouns too. Yeah. And turn the game sound back.
There's your match that you're so excited for your Gengar. Whoop-de-doo.
Oh man. He's wanting to see some exciting gameplay. As everyone does, I'm sure.
It's a good counter. I like the charge on homing, knowing that she was going to be delayed after the first hit of homing. Got max damage basically.
Alright, here
Yeah, it was starting off kind of slow for a second. I was like, nobody's getting their hits in. All right, there we go.
There we go. Put that.
Here are the loops. The loops.
The loops.
Nice. Roll them. That's a grab. 3 meter. Completing synergy. Wall. Exactly where he wants her. Oh, resets again. All right.
But she said, "No, you in the corner."
Yeah, that was a crazy hitbox. I'm not gonna lie. All right. Yeah, these are the 50-50s you have to take every time you want to push someone into the corner like that.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Tails, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it, Tails.
Okay.
I didn't even know you were still up streaming.
That's a good point, actually, because it should be like, what, 5 hours ahead?
Yo, KTK, you're such a spammer, bro. He lazy twice. He's freaking. She should have punished you heavy for that, bro. Actually, that's actually really hard to punish. I ain't gonna lie, that's like super safe.
Oh my god, that grab range. Gengar 8x is that. Everything's going pretty good, too. How was the stream? Right now we're witnessing the losers final of Road to Greatness number 114 for North America here. Went down just a few hours ago. We're showcasing it the same night of instead of the next day because we actually have some more Pokken happening tomorrow with the North America versus Europe crew battle between the top 5, well, 4, top 5. I guess top 4.
It's top 4. It's top 4, bro.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Like you could just keep it. You could just keep it top 4 when you say losers final. It's fine.
Yeah.
Because it's technically right. It's within the top 4 range.
All right. Perfect. I was talking about the crew battle tomorrow, though.
So it grabs them interrupting their barrier. I don't know how slow the start of Prince of Barrier is. You see that? You see what she tried to do? She tried to punish that. She tried to punish Beam.
Ooh.
It didn't work because KTK was bashing. He was bashing so hard.
That man folded. I'm sorry. That was just funny to me to see Mega and Guard just flop out like that.
It's so hilarious.
Guard too floaty.
Guard too floaty, yeah. I'm thinking, like, can't you just punish Guard, like, in the air, like, since she floats so much? Can't you just, like, grab the move and just knock her down or something? Or use her like an anti-air or anti-air, just in general. It's like if you know she's gonna stay up there, like what? I wonder why people hesitate.
She has an air counter attack and a.
Okay. Okay. That makes sense now.
Yeah. So Dobodome is basically
she needs that though technically since she's so floaty. Kind of easy to like read that she's coming down if she doesn't have that.
So you have to kind of care about what you throw out. Yeah. Ooh, what a fake out. Yeah.
That was a good dash.
That was a
good shadow dash to avoid the hit. I think he reacted to the animation of Gardevoir about to swoop. Mm-hmm. I think that's what he reacted to, and then punished accordingly.
Really good punish, either way.
That's game 1.
Yes, sir.
Is there any like adjustments Sochi can make, or is she completely puzzled? Like I don't. It seems like she was making some adjustments, but overall couldn't figure out the whole game plan.
Yeah, that's a pretty fair assessment, I would say.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like to me, just from that game alone. Mm-hmm. It's more of like I still need to get like used to this Gengar, even though I'm pretty sure she played it several times. I'm pretty sure she played it like a decent amount of times.
Mm-hmm. Okay, shooting the counter. Ooh, good tag. And the grab, dude.
Alright, what's the next up here? Oh, nice.
Oh my god. Just the no fear grab is crazy.
Yeah, she was very persistent with it.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
Alright, dodging that shadow punch, man. Ooh, good delay. And then, wait, what? I thought he got the hit. Goes from Shoshi right there. Alright, there you go. Getting the signature loops. Alright, got the attack debuff in the process, really nice. Okay, going for the synergy. First attack. Not gonna. Nah.
It's not gonna do anything now, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. What matters in those situations is the mix-up after, not the burst attack itself.
With a light screen? No, it's not light screen, is it? No, something else.
I think it's stored power. She used it twice, though.
Yeah, people that know, they can let us know in the chat, please. Ooh, what a curse. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Game artist blew it away. I don't know how to fix that. That's just Elgato.
Yeah, it's probably Elgato, but like I'm watching it from your screen and it seems pretty fine, but like what matters is what the audience hears. So I'm not sure why it's slightly delayed. There's an extreme eater. I will say KTK is very creative in how he gets in and how he delivers his optimization for combos. When it comes down to Gengar specifically, KTK, this is personal bias. All right, I like watching your Gengar play a lot more than your Garchomp. I think your Gengar look very entertaining to watch, and your Garchomp is just like, I think it was just like aggressive, optimal, but it's not. It's just less like entertaining. I ain't gonna lie.
I agree with you.
Oh, okay, so we said that. I agree with your bias.
I think because you have to be more creative with Gengar, it just shows, it just shines more.
Yeah.
Good homie, alright? Even if a little more fun. So he has more fun with Gengar anyway, so that's technically why it shows that way then. Alright, but got a synergy standoff here.
But Garchomp has like crazy damage output for winning a few neutral interactions, so it's like I enjoy that too, but the Gengar just seems harder to pull off.
Yeah,
that's slow so far. You see that? Try playing a game with just Gengar and no Mega. I want to see how that goes.
With no
see how
Mega?
that goes. Yeah, see how that goes for you.
I'm sure he can do it.
Yeah. No, I'm sure he could win with just Gengar, no Mega.
Right.
But that's probably, if we do a road to rate, like a road to Jester or something like that. That's what I would. That's the first thing I'm doing is banning bursts.
Banning bursts.
Nobody gets bursts.
That'd be interesting to see.
He said I've also done it many times. Bro, listen, bro. I didn't see it. So if I didn't see it, it don't count.
It didn't happen, bro. No, I'm kidding.
It didn't happen, bro. Like, that's just what it is, bro.
Man, if nobody got Burst Gengar would actually... If nobody got Burst Gengar would actually be pretty good.
That makes... Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I think a Gengar like Sheik without Burst. Like, I just think Gengar like Sheik, bro.
Oh, God. Man can't kill. No, I don't know.
For real.
I mean, he's got really strong strings, though. I don't know. One of his
He does have. Well, I don't know about
it's
strong
all
strings. Long strings. It does accumulate damage over time. So Gengar can very much kill. It doesn't seem like it.
It's a lot of stacking that has to happen first. Ironically, we're looking at a character that's having stored power fighting back Gengar right now.
Yeah. His combos effing hurt.
Yeah.
I know they stack up over time, yeah. But it's like, do you see how much you have to do for it to actually stack up? You gotta do a lot, bro.
You gotta do him right, though, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be precise. Precision.
The standard JY Astonishing loop does 2-2-2. Oh, okay. It's not bad.
Bro, that was crazy good. That was crazy good. How he avoided burst just now?
Yeah, that was a really good dodge in this part.
And that's just reaction based. I don't think he read that. I just think he just reacted to it.
And then Xochi getting some reads of her own, but man, okay, KTK fighting back from the middle. That's such a big just hitbox of him throwing that.
This is harassment, bro.
It's harassment.
It's harassment.
Well,
there you go.
Back,
talk to him, Xochi. Talk to him.
Talk to him.
He be trying to stun on you. You can't let him do that. Can't let him do that. Can't let him be disrespectful in your domain.
Nah.
2-1. Alright, she said no 3-0. No 3-0. No.
No 3-0.
No. None of that. Shame on you.
None of that. Not that kind of starting with that transition, but we
now it is game 4. Game 4 of losers finals. Right. Right. So we got my buddy here. We got Xochi, right? On the right side, on the left, we have KTK, right? With the Gengar. This oh. Yeah. I can't.
Not the scam caller accent. I'm dead.
What are you talking about? I am not a scam caller. I am Bibi. Nice to meet you. Okay. I am Muhammad. Okay.
I am Muhammad.
That is my name. I'm from India. Okay. I come here from Pokken, India, to give you guys some Pokken content. Okay.
Let's go.
I like Pokken, and I want you to like Pokken too. Okay.
And we get a Pokken too.
We got a grab. Guess what? Another grab. Oh, I'm so good. I Gengar. I grab for a living.
Reeds from India.
Reeds from India. I am not from India. Okay. I descend upon India. Okay. I visit. And I come from Pokken, India, but I am not from there. Okay, I come from the scene. That's it.
The scene made me who I am. Oh, KTK making lives drop right now.
Did the KTK just turn that into a kill? I could have sworn just for a second he was losing. Why did you do that to my friend Xochi like that? Why did you do it to her like that? I don't understand.
Oh, what the hitbox?
Let her get some W's, okay?
Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh, you hit her with the tongue, and then the boom bomb. Yes, sir.
Bomb.
The boom bomb, the boom boom.
Ooh, the dodge. Ooh, JX. Good
How does it get dodged? I'm not going to lie.
He might have got hit. Whoa. Okay, good
no,
dodge.
he keeps dodging that. Xochi needs to pick correct spots to use that move in, because it's going crazy right now. I'm not going to lie.
Did you get feedback?
Why did he feel the need? KTK, you are disrespectful. You are a disrespectful young man. How dare you teabag her?
Oh,
You're supposed to get your W and leave.
Take your W.
You want to duck several times for no reason. And he 2 hours her.
He said, "I bet I'll take my W real quick."
2 hours her in a disrespectful manner. I do not condone said behavior. Okay.
I paid my $60. Oh.
You paid my $560 plus. No, I'm gonna need it. No, son, you did not pay anything. I need to get the last 4 digits of your credit card right now.
Oh my god. Right.
That you could actually pay. Okay? You can donate.
Please don't call this number no more. They paid their 60, so
that is revolting. Okay, well, you send my friend Xochi out of the bracket, okay? So you go to grand finals and you wait for Dash. And I hope Dash puts you into the Shadow Realm. The Shadow Realm.
Oh my god.
You don't deserve to leave the Shadow Realm, okay?
Sir. That's wild. We'll see how that goes.
We'll see how that goes.
We definitely will. Oh, we got Riggs back? Bet. No. That's not real Riggs. I think he made his way back. We go, this is a Pokemon tournament, not a Yu-Gi-Oh!
What?
Tournament.
The hell he talking about? What the hell he talking about? Whoa. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell he's talking about. Real Riggs. Why you want the real Riggs so bad? I don't understand.
What
you want the real Riggs
from? What we got going on? International Pokemon tournament?
Don't worry about it. I'm just trying to find out what this little critter talking about. Hey, go on, get out now.
We all went to Texas.
Don't hold it. No. Don't hold anything back. Okay. I want you to tell me exactly where you think the real Riggs is. Okay. I'll tell you where the real Riggs is. He's in my chamber, locked up. All right.
Oh no.
You better mind your own business. I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
I'll be that keister.
Not the keister. Oh my god. Alright, let's see what we got here. We're going to be going into our next.
We'll never get him. You'll never take him alive. All right? If you want him, I'm going to rip off every single one of his limbs before you get him back. All right? He's on punishment. Okay? I'm going to be your new commentator. All right?
No way.
You're going to have to deal with it. All right? My name is Samuel.
I'm from
Austin, Texas. Nice to meet you.
Oh my god.
No, that's not Dale. All right, that's Dale Dibadome. He my cousin. That's different. We related, sure, but that's not him. All right. Oh I'm sick and tired of these assumptions. You're not the first one to be doing that. Okay, you need to calm down. Crazy.
Oh my gosh. Alright, we're going into grand final here. So it's number 4 sets. Go ahead and save that. And we'll update this accordingly. Alright. So KTK winning over Xochi.
Yeah, KTK winning over Xochi. That sounds like luck to me. Sounds like Mega Gengar shenanigans.
Gengar shenanigans.
Mega Gengar shenanigans all the time, all day. Just a big bursting 24/7. Rotom. He's selling out that little Rotom dual phase. Then he wants to click 2 buttons, and then all of a sudden they get caught in the burst, and then he's like, "That's pure skill." That's not pure skill. You frame trapped him. Disgusting.
Oh man. Alright, let's go ahead and get this here update here. Lucario does the same. Womp.
No, Lucario actually requires a lot of skill. I ain't gonna lie. Alright? For him to do that, crazy amount of determination. For you to do that, 2 buttons. Alright?
Lucario's a shorter one in this game, if I'm not mistaken.
Wait. Y'all want Goofy to commentate? Y'all want Goofy? I got Goofy over here.
What the hell is happening?
I got Goofy over here. You got Goofy to come.
What's
up, guys? I'm here to commentate RTG number 114.
Please, God,
no. Don't worry about Riggs right now. He in the cage. He's not coming down.
Dog, they done made shadow clones of this man and put him in multiple cages. What's going on?
What do you... Wait.
My Mickey Mouse voice.
Wait, what are you talking about, KTK? I'm right here. He's talking about me, Mickey Mouse.
We got the whole shebang out here, folks.
No, KTK. I got it from here, KTK. I got it from here.
7. No, 6. No, 7.
I'm here commentating with boy Yoshi. You don't need to come over here.
The Riggs verse goes crazy. That's mini. I mean, Now play our game, Goofy. I'm a. Alright, the game is started. You're talking about Goofy.
Yo.
Not that
That's
Goofy.
that's up to Yoshi. At the end of the day, I'm not in charge of that. Yo. He plays it, not me.
Yes, that is true. I played. So I'm gonna switch my profiles over. In the meantime, I'm gonna let y'all get a quick little minute of a break. I'm gonna run a quick ad. No more
Hey
than
there,
a minute.
KTK. Hey there, KTK. Don't be making fun of my clothes. It's like,
You got me messing up my voices now, bro. Oh my god, my throat.
Alright, we got a quick do a quick little ad break. Just a little one. So y'all go ahead and get your drink real quick and hop right back because we will be right here when you get back. Stop coughing. I'm so done.
You made me mess up my voice. I can't concentrate no more, bro. I'm upset, bro.
We'll concentrate and we'll be back right after this.
Yeah. Go get something, bro. I need a hostage.
Right. And we are so back. Alright. Quick little break is over. Playtime is over. We gonna watch grand finals here. And it is about to be a banger. So, without further ado, hope you guys are ready to see grand final in its entirety going down between KTK and 99 Dash. This is the run back because I believe I was also told that Dash actually beat KTK in a tournament yesterday in winners final. So we'll see if this is any sort of revenge that he'll be getting on him tonight.
Y'all hear me or no?
I can hear you now.
Oh, okay, cool. No, I'm muted now. I'm muted, so
Okay.
Grand finals, bro.
Grand finals, bro.
Yeah. Hold up. Let's talk about who I think KTK might go. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Historically, he goes Garchomp against 99 Dash, but I have a feeling this time he'll go Gengar, cause you know what I'm saying, like he's feeling himself because of the Sochi set. You know what I'm saying? So he's definitely gonna go Gengar this time, just cause he's like I'm in the moment. I feel like this character works better at the moment type player. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think he's gonna go Gengar.
Okay. Well, let's go. Yeah. Let's get right into it, and we'll check it out and see. That would be a Negatory.
Damn. He went with the Starfish 5-head ass.
The Starfish. Oh my god.
Why does everyone want me to play Gengar against Dash? Because your Gengar is just way more fun to look at.
Yeah. Like, even if you lose, at least you lose in style, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm gonna have the whole breakdown.
Well, I can do commentary and eat cereal at the same time. I can give cereal ASMR and be like,
oh, that was a nice pocket sand. Bye. Nice grip the counter, but that was also a good beat by Dash. Oh, good grab. Oh, he wasn't able to keep him in the corner. That was most able to get damage. Drilled him. Used the double drill to get to the pocket sand.
If someone would keep that up for like a whole set, absolutely.
Mimikyu, I'm gonna rant right now. Mimikyu Garchomp is broken as hell. Get rid of it. Good job, Dash. Good job. Give me another one.
Vow to win. Not a tricky character to play, right? That is that's on brand because Trickster, Gengar, haha, funny. But anyway, Dash is continuing to go in with these strings, but rushing in with the one hit to the jump. Oh, okay. Ooh, dude. Scaled a good bit though, yeah. Alright. Burst energy meter is full. First attack attempt gonna go in vain. Countering in time. Oh, that's a clash. Alright, backing away. Creating some distance here. Mimikyu gonna negate that projectile. What? What was that interaction? That pizza cutter was just able to connect. But good J-Ax into the 6Y conversion right here.
Get him, Dash. Get him, Dash. Get him. That's my commentary. Get him, Dash.
Get him. Ooh, that thing clipped his toenail. What? His claw. The counter attack? Ooh, what earthquake.
Yeah, that's right. Give him a manicure.
Give him that's a pedicure though.
I want him to clip off the little tip he has on his freaking fins.
Wild.
You know, I'm talking about his claws, not his feet.
Okay, that's fair. Woo. Alright. Putting them claws to good use, gonna get that grab. 1-1. Pocket Sand gonna get beat out by the counter attack and Jirachi.
Yeah, he says stop Pocket Sand.
Get it out.
Said, Casey, why do you keep Pocket Sand against me? I told you to stop that shit.
How many times did I teach you this lesson?
Who do you think you is? Oh man, he got caught by the pizza cutter.
He did.
Oh, he was like, no, none of these shenanigans. Nope. Oh, he gets caught by the shenanigans anyway. He tried it again. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. Yeah,
Oh, what a grab.
yeah, yeah. Bro, Dash gotta press a button in that situation. He always be grabbing.
Ability support coming up. Ooh,
Bro, his pocket sands, bro. He's getting too comfortable, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
oh, the CADC, but didn't get anything out fast enough. Alright, that's gonna be the first game in KTK's favor. Alright, keep this momentum
I mean,
rolling.
cereal. Don't.
What's up?
I mean, cereal. Don't mind me.
Oh, I got you.
This is an ASMR moment for you guys.
I realized I haven't done a
Rare
single
food.
prediction thing this whole
Rare-
stream.
Rare audio of Briggs eating cereal.
Rare audio.
Rare audio. You know what I'm saying? You could save it and put it in your autobiography books. You know what I'm saying? You could save it, put it on Spotify. I consent. And then wait. Okay.
Oh, what in the world, yo?
Oh, get down there. Go on that wall.
That was a pretty flashy combo, showing that, you know, it's not always about watching the Gengar. Watch this clean Garchomp play real quick. That was really strong walking rhythm. Yeah, I like that a lot. Ooh, the swipe. Said who
It looked like he took his time with that one too.
What?
It looked like it looked like he took his time swiping him down too, bro. Yo, KTK, you such a sadist, bro.
Oh my god. JX from Dash.
Take your sweet time.
But it missed twice.
Yeah, because it's still in the hit animation. So that's why the grab didn't work. Because when you commit to the hit, you can't just go for a grab right after.
Yeah, okay. Alright.
I don't know if Pikachu had that. I would say he needs it. I would argue Pikachu needs it.
To be able to grab in that situation?
Yeah, I think that would be fair. Because if you really think about it, it's another RPS scenario.
How's that?
Bro, look at this. Look at this. He just drags him right back into the middle of the freaking into the wall, bro. Like Garchomp just has combos to put anybody anywhere on the wall at any time with dual feed.
Ooh, got it.
Pikachu is small. A delay is needed to prevent RSX from whipping. I guess that makes sense. But still,
is he dead?
it'll make him broken, and he needs to be broken. He's the mascot. Why should the mascot not be? Should the mascot not be broken? Like, let's really talk about it. Should the mascot not be broken?
Debatably.
I think the mascot should be broken. I think the mascot should have a lot of. That's 2-0 right now.
2-0 so far, yeah.
Yeah, it's 2-0. Yo, Dash, talk to him, please, bro. Please talk to him. Because right now, if you whispering, bro, nobody can hear you, bro. You sound like a mouse. Like, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta roar. You know what I'm saying? Like a lion, you gotta roar, bro. I'll give you a megaphone if you want one.
You say I got you with this megaphone.
This megaphone, bro. I need you to yell in it. Right? I need you to pretend like we're going to a rally.
Does Shadow 2 count as a mascot? I think Lucario is more of a mascot with this than Shadow 2 is, to be honest. No, actually, you might be onto something. Shadow 2 is a big focal point in this game. So probably.
Yeah, I guess Shadow Mewtwo does count as a mascot. Because he counts as a mascot for the game.
Right. So yeah, you're onto something there. Luke is also solid. Yeah, Lucario.
You know what I think
Pokken 2 should have way better storytelling
Mhm.
and like way better gameplay and skins, and then the game will be a success. Like also track hit points. Like
Yeah.
the phase shift points. Track those points. Make those points visible.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because like the people have to keep track in their head, like how many phase points there is, or like what feeling they have up until like a reset. Like, nah, bump that. Have it clear as day so people know. It was a good grab. I'm not gonna lie. Dash does need to stop blocking. I've seen it a lot where Dash blocks in scenarios where he doesn't know what to do instead of pressing the button. I feel like he could definitely get a lot more leverage and a lot more mileage by using movement rather than using shield.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with that. All right,
Like shield is what I usually do, like in like any fighting game if I feel unsafe, or if I don't know what to do, or I block, right? But if I work on my movement, I feel less inclined to shield. That's me personally.
No, I can see what, because if you keep yourself busy with like what your other option can be, you're kind of like making every button matter really.
That was a nice drill.
Yeah, really good drill.
I think that was just an opening with the thunder. He knew he was safe from not getting hit by the thunder, so he just was like, okay, I'm gonna just get this punish off.
Ooh, that's
I missed the dig. How you missed the dig?
Yeah.
How you missed that, KTK? How you missed that? I thought you was a god. How you missed that? How do gods miss things? How do deities be inaccurate with anything?
Because everything has their flaws.
Yeah.
Ooh, good burst attack. That was the sealer. That's a reset right there.
Said Dash is blocking and attacking fine. Problem is that he's rattled right now because of the momentum and nerves. Then that means he's not blocking and attacking fine though. So, when something disrupts momentum, that means he does things out of pure like reaction, right? It's out of pure like I'm forced in this situation, so I'm going to react in a certain way, right? Or like create like misinputs and stuff like that, because obviously they feel nervous. When nerves are involved, the more nerves you have, the harder it is for you to play accurately. So that just means that he's making misinputs or doing certain attacks in certain directions that he doesn't want. You know what I'm saying? Like his mind is like there, right? It has the right idea, but the hands are not coordinated to what the mind wants. So what he needs to do is get more familiar with those type of situations. So he's not really in control of that. But at the same time, to say like he's attacking and doing everything else fine is that's just like, I'm not saying I play the game like that. I don't, but I see where the misinputs are happening, or like where he could get potential punishes. So I mean, if he's not getting that off, then that means it's the player's fault at the end of the day, is it not?
Yeah. I can see where you're coming from with that.
Or getting CA stuffed by me standing there and waiting for it. Yeah, because you're confident in that type of situation. That's the thing. It's like, because you have confidence in what you press, right? So if you have confidence in what you press, the intent of what you press, it matches the mindset or what you envision to happen in certain scenarios, and you could implement that in your gameplay. But if you're in his scenario, which is obviously grand finals, you're thinking this is big stage, this is final moments type stuff. You're gonna get nervous. I'm not saying it's not human. It's human, but at the same time, you still, to get better, you need to take accountability.
Well said.
Critted by Sand Hell, or getting CA stuffed by me standing. Yeah.
Ooh, good grab right there, starting off with a critical hit. Confidence, that's modesty argument from earlier. Yeah. Ooh, good 5x. Just wake up in 5x. Okay, very nice. Just kind of delay it, try to get the homing going there. The full count is missing, but Pocket Sand gonna catch the rise.
The Pocket Sand just caught the jump away. I realized something about Pocket Sand. It catches like when you don't do anything, when you jump. It covers a lot of options. It's relatively safe to toss out, and like it hits shield as well, so causing another RPS scenario. There's a lot of RPS in this game because a lot of things are pretty safe on shield.
Okay, good. Committing to the counter, but gonna get that drill and just be dribbling this mouse like a basketball. Oh my god, this damage output. The homing going crazy. Dash has a little option but to just go burst here. I feel like there was a punish in there somewhere, at least one time. Maybe not, because I don't know how much anybody there is on this stuff. Oh my god.
That was a bait and a half.
There you go.
Yeah, that was a bait and a half. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, go out for scaling, because that would have been dead. Oh, he got clipped by Umbreon. That was Dash's saving grace in that moment. Mimikyu support coming out. Tried to grab, not successful. What the KTK's grab missing too. Okay, go to Saquon. Alright, got the best frames twice. Good. Got a lot of work to do here. 30 seconds. Getting clipped again. Right, just a bit. Okay, good to get UJ actually out of that situation. First attack is there. Getting just a slither of HP back. Whoa! Ambitious Nuzzle gonna get stuffed out by Pocket Sand.
Yeah, Pocket Sand's really freaking good, bro. Like, really good, bro. You can just toss it, bro. Hey, yeah. Really imagine just like, you know what I'm saying, get some sand from the beach and just toss it at someone's face. And you can just like block right after just in case they try to do something back. And be like, put it into a ball and throw it at me. So now I could just like shield. Or I could just hit you until you get that itch down. Like, I know you just picked up sand, but like I don't care about it.
Nah, he don't care at all.
Bro, I forgot what I was talking about.
I do. It's something Pocket Sand. Be good.
Or W. Yeah, let's go with that. I'm pretend like I wasn't saying nonsense.
Alright.
Chomp has a good field for literally 2 reasons. Tell me the 2 reasons. Old Chomp 1.
Old Chomp 1. Fastest walk speed and FY. All he needs. Having the fastest walking speed and being a power character is kind of wild, actually.
It's pretty wild. Really. You know, talk to him, Dash. Let him know. Let him know what we be about. Okay, okay.
Just slamming this poor mouse down and sliding back anime style.
Tell him it's a part of the process, bro. Tell him to use the Neon John.
What are these hitboxes with Pizza Cutter?
Use the Neon John.
Insane. That man crossed him up twice.
That was just a part of his combo, bro. That was just a part of his combo.
Well, not
like, as crazy as that is.
Whatever it's called, whenever you like just throw opponents like back and forth. I'm not sure what it.
Bro, that was just his hammerhead, bro. That was just his noggin, bro.
His noggin.
Yeah, he was just using his noggin, brother. Nice. Oh, Umbreon hits. That prioritizes everything. Jumps over it immediately. Oh, dig. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I could have told you that drill was coming. Oh. Yeah, see, this is what has to happen, bro. This is what has to happen. Dash needs to shield less. This KTK keeps calling those out, bro. I think that's how he's mainly getting his damage in. He's either waiting for his options, waiting for Dash to press a button.
Dash back.
Oh, that hits.
Oh.
Either waiting for Dash to press a button, or he's like just walking up to him and grabbing him with the utmost confidence because he shields a lot.
Shielding a lot is showing to be his downfall right here. Already down 2 games in the reset.
Those are the two main things that I see like KTK mainly like exploiting. It's usually I can run up grab or force you into a standstill to eventually grab or wait you out, see what you do and punish the option I think you're gonna go for or like the end lag of the option that you already went for. So it kind of puts him in those scenarios where it's like, okay, this is safe for me to poke out. This is safe for me to jab a little bit. It's like a bait and punish gameplay. JY into double 8X into X is his strongest routine. Does 310 damage. Yeah, bro. I've seen it a few times. Like that does do it ish ton. I'm not gonna lie.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, let's not talk about Smash, y'all. We talking about
Pokken Tournamento.
Yeah. Nice, good homing. I mean, right now it's 2-0, but I believe in the little mouse, bro. If nobody gonna believe in the little mouse, I believe in the little mouse.
Me too.
Though I'm not gonna lie, I do want KTK to win, but I still believe in the little mouse, bro.
The little mouse that could.
Yeah, it's because I like the thought of like gatekeeping. I like the gatekeeping thing. It's awesome to me. It's like not yet. You know what I'm saying?
It's like
Telling them
you
like
popping off, but
if this is Dash's time, then you gotta prove it, brother.
Ooh,
there we go. Okay, that
was a really good string right there. Because he did that JX really low and was able to like outmaneuver an option from KTK, so that was really good. Blocking each other, gonna get the homing attack.
Yo, that's kind of crazy because I saw that the nuzzle didn't even hit the shield, but it went past the shield. What? It was crazy.
Nuzzle was something else.
It's kind of weird. It's a weird move, I'm not gonna lie. The animation is very deceptive and it's very untrue. It is the biggest catfish in this game so far that I've seen. Like, it just rubs me off the wrong way.
Okay, getting back into the middle. Oh, good homing attack.
Okay, all right, talk to him, Dash. This is your time to shine. This is your time to shine.
Oh, that's okay. What?
He messed up. It was the wrong timing.
Wrong timing.
Okay. Nuzzle finally not working.
Ooh.
Oh, that's it. Electro Ball.
5 Electro Ball.
That's his first L in this grand finals. That's his first L.
Well, let's see if it's the first of a few more.
Yo, reverse 3-0.
Yeah, he'll reverse 3-0 incoming, Dad.
Yo, reverse 3-0. Dash, if you're gonna do it to anybody, it's this dude. It's this man right here. You gotta do it to him, bro. You gotta put him on poster. He try to put you on poster.
Gotta truly talk to him. Like, if this is the moment to talk to him.
Yes, sir. If it's gonna happen soon. Happen soon. You're over here. Yeah. Yo, 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 yo. Oh my god. Okay, this is a marathon. This is a marathon. Bro, I saw this story before, bro. I rewatched this 3 times. I seen the sequels. I seen the prequels. I seen the after credit scenes. I seen the
that
okay,
Iron
cool.
Tail reached him.
All right, I didn't see this. This is a completely new series right now.
That
Pakistan.
Pakistan is a menace.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, yeah, we back to Yep. Okay, 1983. Right.
It's like Dash tried to grab KTK's kneecaps and missed, and then he got his grab instead.
Oh, okay, Dash. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh no, 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 no.
Oh, he did.
No.
This guy's having a mental breakdown over this loss. This is a massive, not dumb, but an L, boss man. Oh, but he's talking to him now, though. Ooh, what a foul back.
Nuzzle. Yes.
Umbrella, good call. Alright, but the shoes out in time counter. Good. Running to him, good. Following out the option of waking up, do nothing. Homing attack, too.
Oh, yo, okay, alright, Dash. Alright. I like this.
Okay. You just frame 6 wide. Ooh! The straight hitter JX.
I like this, Dash. That's what I like. Bring it to game freaking 5, bruh. Bring it to game 5, bruh.
It's what we
Let
love
him
to
know,
see.
bruh. Let him know, bruh. Yeah, tell him get off you. Oh, mimic you thing. Oh my god, bro. 1989. Every time he grabs, I'm just gonna go up in the future, bro.
Oh, that's he vaulted over that. Ooh, Electro Ball.
Hey, Electro Ball. Oh, that's it?
Oh, man.
That's true.
Nah.
Umbreon. Dang.
Ooh.
Nuzzle.
Okay.
Yes, sir. The Iron Tail, the class act. Oh man, called that. I think he was reading a backdash, but still called out the cancel to the CDAC though.
Who the pocket sand catch? Alright, against this
Oh,
wall.
this is bad, bro. This is another mix-up he loses.
Okay.
Oh,
one hit.
He didn't have confidence.
Oh, the back dash.
Oh. That was like a perfect scenario.
Catching it beautifully, though.
That was a perfect scenario to grab. Yeah, KTK wins or whatever.
KTK is your champion for Road to Greatness number 114. North America, let's go. Gotta get both sides of the spectrum out here.
I guess. KTK is your winner. Yada yada yada. Here's a trophy.
Yada.
Here's a trophy you buy. You know.
God. Let's go ahead and take a look at our updated table. We'll go to the table and then I will update it for you guys in real time. So let's go ahead and catch up a couple steps here. So we got KTK. Just come back on the end of the chat, just laughing at this bias.
Yeah. No, KTK, you could join for an interview. Join for an interview, bro.
Yes, dude.
I gotta talk smack. So join for the interview, bro. I gotta talk.
We can talk to Smack now, but then we gotta talk to Smack to EU tomorrow, though. So like, save some of it.
Yeah, I don't know if I can get an EU commentator. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
Oh man, I thought Trent was talking about one.
Nah. It's birthday weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, birthday weekend, bro. His birthday was yesterday. It was Friday.
Wait, what? Oh. I didn't
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Dang, I gotta do like a little,
Where are
thing
these
in Discord.
skater booth right now,
Oh, well, let's go.
Mister?
Welcome.
What'd you say? What'd you say? You peon?
I'm sorry, what?
What?
Peon.
Excuse you? Excuse
Nah.
you? I'll have you know that I don't see you playing this game.
I don't.
You
You're
don't
right.
play this game. Think it's so easy? You think it's easy? You think it's so easy? Why don't you play this game?
No, I never said it was easy. I just think.
Oh, look at the Gengar player pushing 2.
Look at the
getting
Gengar
his
player just bursting and then just activating
Did I not hear
Rotom.
you say on
So
the
hard,
commentator booth?
so hard to activate Rotom and activate Burst right after that. Oh my god! Whoa!
Yeah,
crazy.
man, it's fucking hard. Fucking hard doing all those 19 hits before that.
We're transitioning back into this.
True. I would say it's true.
No, but let me just say there's a reason why I use Rotom. I feel like Mark's. I had Mark's. Remember in Curtain Call, Mark's literally came up to me and said, "Why don't you use Krogunk?" And I did for a little bit, but I'm like, "Damn, this isn't Rotom. I can't just come to someone and steal their meter."
Yeah, Rotom's like
Let's
a
just
lot
say
more
there's a
convenient.
reason why Rotom is like Gengar's best support.
Yeah. I think I've asked around about that before, and they were like, "Yeah, it's objective at that point."
It's just it's objective, and
Yeah.
I've been using Rotom ever since I picked up Gengar last year. Actually, probably before that. I don't know. I think I picked him up around 2022, maybe. Yeah, I
That's
think I
still,
picked him up around.
That's still pretty
Right.
recent in comparison to most players, though. If you really think
But
about
like when I picked up Gengar, like Rotom was always the pick I used, and it was because it was just objectively better to the point where it's straight up unfair. I try to use any other support. I'm like, damn, I feel like a worse character without Rotom.
it. Right. Now, Rotom
Because-
does low-key carry.
It's very
Rotom does
strong
carry. He
combo.
gets like even if I'm not really getting a meter boost, I'm getting a health boost. Like
Right.
I'm getting health back. I'm getting meter back. I'm putting you in the corner. You have a speed debuff. You have to come to me.
You jump, you stay paralyzed for forever and a half.
Yep.
Yeah, so that it also comes with like a timer scam shit where I could just like it's like if I get you with a JY on the wall, you're sitting there for 20 seconds. You just have to watch that happen. I think I've done that. I think I've done that in this tournament before, but I've done that a bunch of times.
Is there a reason why you like after Rotom is in effect and someone gets paralyzed by Rotom, that you just drag them to the corner a little bit and then grab them? Is it for positioning purposes?
Maximum corner carry, yes.
Oh, that's what I thought. So corner carry to
The idea is like
pressure.
they're stuck there. You might as well do something with it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I
stuck
think the
there.
paralyzation is too. So, like, here's the thing. Like, obviously, like, I would like to ask professionals about this particularly, but I was like, if they come up with a Pokken 2, I think some things would be, in consideration to fix. Like, I think people should keep track, or it should be way easier to keep track of shift points.
That actually brings up something. When you said patient points should be visible, have you ever watched 21 Hits videos?
Yeah. Why?
He like puts a little bar above that keeps track of the PSP used for combos. I feel like the game should have something like that, like
That's
a
what
little
I'm
bar.
saying,
Yeah, I think Riggs actually did mention that before, like verbatim. Actually,
Yeah, that would
bar.
be a nice indicator. I mean, of course, I'd rather see Scizor gone from the game before I see a PSP bar. I feel like the order of things.
What about an extremely nerfed Scizor? How about that?
You can't fix a character like Scizor. The character is fundamentally broken.
No, well, I mean, you could fix a character like him if you make a complete new iteration of the game.
Oh,
So,
you just make him
yeah.
suck. Let's
Yeah,
say Scizor suck.
No,
Is
he
that
actually
good
fix
character
him.
design? No. You can't fix a character like Scizor. He's like completely like the more we learn about him, the more screwed up he is in every way.
But what I'm saying is, if you make a new iteration of a game, then that completely changes the model of the character. So then they can work with completely different movesets.
Yeah, but they're not going to do that.
Yeah, they're probably not gonna.
No.
Yeah,
Like
probably not.
most of Scissor's stuff is inspired from Tekken. Like his bug bite is based on Anissa's command grab, or whatever the fuck that robot bitch is.
I'm used to some answering this. I have no idea.
Yeah, man.
I'm guessing you guys don't know what Tekken is.
I know what Tekken.
What? I know what Tekken is. Dog.
Are you talking about Alyssa?
Alyssa, yeah. I don't know the character's name. I just know that there's a robot girl.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just know there's a robot girl with chainsaw hands.
Yep, that's her.
There we go.
Yes, Scizor is based off of her.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
A lot of his moves do match, like her aesthetic is the thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Scizor
that's the character match.
based off-
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Let's act like player to player thing instead of character to character. So for this tournament, like against Dash in winners semis, right? What was the difference between then and what was the difference between then and grand finals?
He had momentum.
That's it.
He had momentum during when he beat Utopia. He had pretty good momentum, and I was pretty hungry when I came in this tournament. I woke up from a nap. I like started up my stream. I got back from like almost losing the verdigris. Let that sink in. and then Dash 2-0s me. I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't really care at this point. We've all seen this same song and dance. I come back from losers. I did that in my first offline. Being in losers doesn't bother me.
Are you more comfortable in losers than you are in winners?
I don't care.
Okay, so you don't really find any momentum in losers or winners.
Well, if I'm in losers, it's pretty easy to find momentum in losers because all you got to do is just win. And once you start winning in losers, that starts to ramp up. But the thing is that you have to keep doing it. You have to keep the momentum going somehow.
So then it's situational. So you feel more comfortable. Not you feel more comfortable, but like you naturally gain more momentum in losers simply because you have more matches to play.
Well, here's the thing: when you finish in grand finals and you're in the winner side, there is one thing. Yes, you have a reset. You have like an entire. You have a lot. You can lose one singular time and not be eliminated, whereas your opponent will get eliminated if they lose the set. But you have to consider you're being iced out because you're no longer playing the game until and waiting on them to come. Whereas the people in losers, they're getting games all over, and they're probably super amped up, they're like, what's the word I'm looking for? They're all pumped up from making it back from losers,
right?
Whereas like you're pretty much iced.
Yeah, so you're iced they're iced as you're warmed up. So,
pretty much.
Yeah, so one has more momentum than the other one.
And same thing more or less goes whenever I'm in winners finals, where like they'll be just chilling, they'll be all warmed up, and I'm just like getting back into it. That's why I usually like to watch. I like to watch other people play to kind of try to keep the mood going.
All right.
I used to play ranked in order to like keep my hands warm, but then I got S1 and I got like the maximum points, and now I'm like 22,000 games into rank. Like, this is a waste of time. I'm not doing that.
22,000 rank matches is crazy.
Yeah,
22,000, not 2,000.
22,000. He said, count them thousands, y'all. 22K.
22,000. 22,000 matches on ranked. No, I'm not doing this no more.
Right. No, yeah, that makes sense 1,000%. So I would say, like, I mean, you could take advantage of the fact that Neon really just can't enter because of homework. So, like, he comes in a little later, so you could just, like, practice with him or warm up with him.
Well, I managed to get games after the bracket, but that was that.
Oh, okay. I mean, I guess
I just wish he'd be a good student and do his homework earlier, so that way he'd be able to play on Saturdays. But it is what it is.
Irresponsible 19-year-old. It is what it is, bro.
Oh my god! Don't remind me of irresponsible. Dude, did I tell you what he did to me in New York City?
Oh,
nah. You didn't tell me.
You left me there. Do you remember? Wait, do you remember that Neon left curtain call earlier than the medal ceremony? He left with his friends before the medal ceremony.
W Neon.
No. Uclay still has his fucking medal. His top 8 medal. He still has it because he didn't claim it because he left.
No
and the worst
way.
part of that is he left with his friends, and I entered the venue with him, so I had to like re-navigate myself back to Grand Central by myself at night in New York City because he
okay, all right. You know what? I'm gonna be serious. I don't make you feel bad, Neon. You're an L for that, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
So when you say irresponsible 19-year-old, yeah, don't remind me.
Yeah, that's crazy. Cause you came with him. Why didn't you leave with him?
Seriousness, I had a pretty long talk with him over that. I'm over that. I'm well over that. I'm going to forget about this. I'm going to be. I'm going to like get over this. But for a little bit, I'm going to be pissed off at you.
Yeah, man. That's pretty messed up. I ain't gonna lie.
For like leaving me at NYC at night to take the subway.
New York at
Especially
night.
at night.
You know, Neon. You know how New York gets at night, bro. Like freaking the crackheads and stuff.
I didn't appreciate that. I managed to do it fine, but my point still stands. Anyhow, enough of that.
Anyway,
I'd like to
positivity.
move on from that topic. From that topic.
Yeah. Okay. I mean,
like the only sour memory I have of Curtain Call. Everything else was fucking fantastic. I got to meet people, everything. But
you love
that.
Yeah, you love that.
I still have those medals. I'm like looking at them right now.
W.
So were you waiting for Neon to go to your crib and cop the medals, or was like what do you do?
I don't know what's gonna happen. Like Neon has yet to. I don't have his medal. I don't have his medal. Euclase has
it. Yeah.
Yeah, Euclase has his medal. I don't know how that's going to turn out. Like, when Neon's next going to come into an event where Euclase is in, I don't know how that's going to work.
Euclase should just mail it to him.
That's what he said. But he hasn't done it yet, so I don't know.
I don't know.
That's part two then.
Yeah, that's up to them, bro. But like,
that's not my problem.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So wait, so I do have a question though. Like for your dual main between Gengar and Garchomp, do you have a particular setup? Do you for characters that you go for those character counter picks, or is it just how you feel?
Sometimes it's how I feel, but a lot of the time, due to trial and error, I've developed a profile more or less of who to use against who. Most of the time it is character dependent, but sometimes it might even be player dependent. For example, I like to use Gengar against Aldrich because it just works.
Right. Sometimes
Gengar works against Utopia, despite Gengar losing the matchup, but Garchomp seems to be more effective because for whatever reason he could nail Aldrich, but he could fight my Garchomp and get double perfected. I don't know how that works, but I guess it's a player thing.
Yeah, it's different. Because like I would say like. You saw, Utopia 2-0 Aldrich. I thought you'd be discouraged from using Garchomp. Really. Instead, you just decided. Yeah, I thought you'd be a little bit discouraged.
Gengar. I did think about using Gengar, but I'm like, we'll use Garchomp, see how it goes. Shouldn't be too bad. My Garchomp is pretty warmed up at this point. Might as well use them.
Yeah, that makes sense, actually.
I was considering Gengar. I wanted to use Gengar, but I'm like, Garchomp's probably a better pick overall because Gengar is a losing matchup. Mainly because like the main reasons why I think it's a losing matchup is because Lucario has very fast frame data, which is able to deal with Permeate very well.
Mm-hmm.
And he has very quick access to Burst, which makes it difficult for Gengar to get anything going when Lucario wins a single field and starts wailing on him. That can be difficult to deal with. Sludge Bomb is good against most of this stuff, but like it's not foolproof. So it's like Gengar has to like play around Lucario stuff. Yeah, he can beat EY, but it's more like it's the main thing that Gengar has to worry about is not being able to punish Lucario 2Y at all, unless it be like high stances over it, which is niche, but it's a thing. It's a thingamajig.
Right. Cool, I think that's like a character specific. Like you would have to play the matchup enough times to know in those certain scenarios. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'd say I'm pretty comfortable with the matchup. I just know it's losing.
Okay.
So I play Garchomp instead because Garchomp is either even or winning.
Okay. More favorable. and it requires more like just neutral, and
Yeah.
like less neutral interactions to win. But it would like and I'm thinking of it like this: like Gengar needs to win more neutral interactions to gain less, while Garchomp needs to win more neutral interactions to win less neutral.
Garchomp needs to win less interactions because like Lucario messes up once, he fucking dies. That's like the story of Garchomp matchup's life. So,
Okay.
I mean, any character, if they mess up once, even if you're like Decidueye, who literally should not be messing up against Garchomp because you have the best JY in the game.
Right.
But like with Lucario, he actually does struggle to deal with some of Garchomp's things, mainly Drill and 4Y. Those two moves are like really hard to deal with for Lucario because the best thing he has is CA, because that CA is really good. But let's say if he doesn't want a CA, what else does he have? His 8Y sometimes loses the Drill, and it also loses the 4Y. A lot of the time you might see Utopia you're throwing out 8X, because Lucario 8X is actually a really good move. It's a throw crush. It's a safe throw crush, and it goes over mid lows, and 4Y is a mid low, even though it looks like it should not be hitting anywhere in the air. It is a mid low. You can technically jump over the move. It might hit you, but at least you have iframes for a little bit.
Yeah, relatively safe options. Okay, so all right.
Lucario 8X doesn't really care. He just jumps over it and hits me. And he gets a combo off of it.
There's certain moves that Garchomp has that completely negates what Lucario wants to do.
Yeah, like Drill.
Yeah. Drill's primary example, yeah.
Drill just eats up pretty much anything that isn't a CA for the most part. That's not even a Lucario thing. That's like an everyone thing. Most characters don't want to challenge Drill because even if they do challenge Drill, you're challenging a move that has like 10% scaling on a character with attacks that hit very hard. You get hit by Drill, you're eating up. There goes like a quarter of your health, at worst, at minimum.
Yeah, I've seen.
That's not a move you really want to. That's another that goes to the dash to the dash too. Like Dash doesn't want to, like, a lot of time Dash is blocking and using attacks wisely, because I'm playing super aggressive with Garchomp and using Drill a lot. That move is tricky to deal with. It's very scary move, because you let go shield for a nanosecond and commit to an attack. That might just be the nanosecond Garchomp drills you and eats your health.
So I just grabbed my calculator and I rounded up the average times that I've seen Drill per round from you and Aldrich and other Garchomps, but mainly from you two. I've seen it probably over 796 times.
Per set?
Wait.
Per set. Per set.
Per set? Are you talking about
lifetime?
What are you going on with?
Like, I'm going off the amount that you two entered.
Have you been adding drills this entire time since we've been playing? No.
I was on my calculator. I was on my calculator. I was like, how many times have I seen a drill? Like, on average. On average.
Oh, on average?
Yeah.
So we do an average of 700 drills per tourney.
No, it's not an average of 700. I'm saying like in total.
In total.
Oh, and
in total. So you guys probably
total
do.
Based on what? Based on the lifespan of RTG. Like, what are you going by?
It's not based off the lifespan of RTG. It's based off the lifespan that you guys entered.
So RTG.
So
of RTG. I'm not saying the whole lifespan. It's impossible to do a whole lifespan if he started season 6.
Of his run in RTG, I don't know.
Yes.
Hold on, I'm going to rejoin using my computer instead of my phone because my mic has questionable qualities. Probably has better quality with my Yeti. Be right back.
Team Yeti, baby.
And
Yeti.
Team Yeti, boys, let's go.
Yeti is. Well, I mean, Yoshi, do you have any questions? This is turning into goonery instead of a interview.
All right. Speak, heathen.
Look at man.
Yeah, ask some questions, bro.
All right.
I never have questions.
Never have questions. You play this game more than Riggs, and you telling me you don't have questions for me.
You don't got questions.
My God.
He
Well,
was there
I
when
guess
I
we'll
was.
just talk.
He was there when I was grinding.
You're not even gonna ask me how it feels to sit on on the seat that Sochi kept warm for me.
Damn.
What do you think about
Why
the victory that Xochitl got last week? Actually,
Huh? Oh, the Sochi. I kind of expected her to win.
No,
did
you
expect that.
didn't. You
Did-
said, "Dang, looks like Guile's winning this." That's
did
what you
say that.
said.
Yeah, but then I saw Sochi playing. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, she's winning this.
okay.
Okay. You see how
I'm like,
quick he switched up?
I saw the matchup. I'm like, wait a minute, this is Sochi.
So
They're
you're
gonna lose
just,
it.
so you're just like, oh, God of War. No, wait, so yeah, Seth just loses this. Never mind.
But then here's you want to know my real mindset.
Hit me.
What was your?
Initially, I thought Guile was gonna win because of the matchup. But then
See?
then I saw Sochi play, and and then I remembered. Well, wait a minute, Sceptile players suck.
No.
And I'm going to say that I will repeat that. You guys are playing the best character in this game. This character has so much overtuned crap. How do you guys lose with this character?
I thought Scissor was the best character of the game.
He is the best character.
Wait.
So who's the best character? Make up your mind.
Here's the thing. A lot of people think that Sceptile's #1 because they always put him #1 in the tiers. I always thought it was Scissor because I feel like Scissor doesn't really have any weaknesses. Then again, neither does Sceptile, so it's like weird. So I think the order is Scissor and Sceptile. But Sceptile's also dumb because he's got. If Scissor is the character that like your brother could like pick up and do well with, Sceptile is the character that you kind of have to you have to know how to play the game. Like that's a given. You have to know how to play the game, but he rewards you for knowing how to play the game so heavily. It's like it's like the melee fox syndrome, where like you gotta know how to play the game, obviously, but he rewards you so much because of the sheer amount of options he has that no other character really has. Sceptile is just built different.
Oh, so you're okay. So I see why. So you're saying he's so heavily.
I can't help but wonder why.
Yeah, so you're saying he's so heavily up the tier list to the point where it's like if you lose with this character, you're just bad.
Yeah, pretty much. For the most
But
part.
he also plays Zard though, so like if he's winning with a character that's not,
it makes
as
me
high
wonder
on the tier
why
list,
he's playing Zard.
He might like Charizard, man. He's just
Yeah, you could
vibing
like
with him.
Charizard. I like winning.
It's as simple
like
as that,
winning.
guys.
Yeah.
I like winning.
I mean,
Why do you think I play
yeah.
Gengar because he's fun, but I play Gengar because he's good. I think that reminds me. You know the whole Sejong Park who played Pachirisu? He did not play Pachirisu because he liked Pachirisu. That him liking Pachirisu happened as a result of him winning.
Yeah.
He played Pachirisu because it happened to satisfy the needs that he needed for his team. He needed a Pokemon with
Little Cup. We're talking about we're talking about Little Cup 2016 VGC, right?
No, that wasn't Little Cup. What, you thought that was Little Cup? That was VGC.
Regular. Okay,
That was straight up VGC. He brought this derpy ass
Just the
Pachirisu
Pachirisu.
that had
baby.
no business being up there, and yet somehow it was the perfect Pokemon for his team because he needed a Pokemon with what was it, Volt Absorb?
Yeah.
He needed a Pokemon with Volt Absorb to take electric moves, as well as a Pokemon that had Follow Me, Taunt, and whatever. Pachirisu just had the right kit. Even though its stats are god-awful, even though that usually that Pokemon never sees any usage anywhere. A Pokemon that's bad on first glance, second glance, and even on third glance, and yet somehow it was the perfect Pokemon. Same thing with when I picked up Gengar initially. I needed a Pokemon. My situation was this: Tech was ripping everyone's ass because Scizor was just being a menace. And Garchomp Scizor matchup is garbage, god awful.
Right.
So I'm like, and Aldrake was like to me, like me and Aldrake back then were like trying to figure out a way to like deal with this. Aldrake wanted to do the brute force method and just learn the matchup, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. I don't hate myself enough to do this. So I'm like, I need a new character. What character would I like to pick up that probably does well against Scizor? And Gengar was considered one of those characters that actually does well against Scizor because he forces him to actually play the game. Because if Scizor just does nothing but push buttons, he's going to get permeated. He actually has to play the game. So I'm like, I'm going to learn Gengar. And I had fun with Gengar. I was actually having fun with the character, and that's how I got really good with him. But me picking up Gengar was a reaction to what was going on. I needed a character to deal with Scizor, and Gengar just happened to be perfect.
It sounds like a option like for survival. Like that's how you treat it as like bro. Okay,
that's what competition is.
Yeah, but it's like this food isn't really working out for a particular nutrition. Like I need protein.
I need protein.
Like,
what do you do when you're eating the same shit over and over again? Like you need a different food, and then you proceed to eat the fucking McDonald's chicken nuggets. No,
yeah.
You gotta eat some actual food, and you actually gotta like it too. I mean, it's not you can't just eat everything.
Right.
You gotta find the one the diet that fits your body specifically.
No, yeah, I agree.
And Guile goes ass backwards and picks Sard. I'm like, hey, I get it. He's playing for fun. Yeah. But I'm not here for fun. I'm here to win. So
but winning is fun.
So well, no, you're
here for fun. Thank you, Yoshi. Winning is fun. Playing to win is also fun. You think I was having the time of my life in Grands? That was fun fighting Dash. It was fun fighting Xochi. I was having fun.
I agree. Winning is fun. That's what I've been trying to tell people. But they're like, they don't have that type of competitive drive.
Oh my god! You have no.
It's like
I don't think it's any secret that for the most part I don't really like the people from DevCord, and it's mainly because a lot of them have this mentality that being super competitive is a bad thing. I don't like that mentality. I don't like it that they were like in any game. There's like a group of casuals who will treat being competitive as a bad thing, or like, oh, you're being too competitive. You could just play the game for fun. But this is fun to us. This is our fun.
They might consider like a burnout thing. Like you're in this mindset for trying to be in this competitive sense at all times. But maybe they're just saying it's.
Well, if it's burning you out, you just need a new perspective on it. You just need a new perspective on it. It's fun being competitive. It's fun. Yeah. Seeing people try to beat you, and you in turn try to beat them. Like that is fun to me. That is interesting. It's not interesting when little Jimmy is pushing the same button over and over again and learning nothing. Learning is fun. That's another thing that I hate school for. They somehow manage to make learning boring. How do they do that? That should be an accomplishment in itself. How do they make that boring?
That is a good point, honestly.
Same thing with calculus. Calculus is fucking calculus. No, I'm serious. Calculus is awesome, and yet professors have made it boring because of the schools. Because schools just make learning in general boring, and because it's all just lectures. Lectures suck. Okay, you're not going to learn anything just from lecturing. That's why I like playing games, because it's a hands-on experience learning these things. You get to feel and actually learn based on what you're doing instead of what you're listening to. That's fun.
It's called
for sure. I was the madman that actually asked to take calculus honors in high school.
Yeah,
so yeah.
The base curriculum is the main issue when it comes down to the schools.
It's hard to learn because they make learning so boring. It's hard to keep up.
Yeah, I mean they're not gonna change it. It's been since freaking 18.
Also, there's a lot of teachers. There's a lot of teachers that just hate their job.
Yeah,
there's a lot of teachers that just hate their job. They don't really care about teaching students. I have met a lot of teachers who really like to teach, and they do a really fantastic job. Like I had a teacher in high school. He had such a unique way of teaching, and it just was. He made history fun. It was just and sometimes I watch oversimplified videos on history, and learning history from that guy is really freaking fun because he makes it fun. It's you got to make teaching fun, and I feel like with competitive games that's also a thing because the stuff is fun. You just gotta want to do it. You put in a little work, and the reward feels like dopamine. Like it's the best. It's so satisfying learning from others and just getting better. Like when Aldrich took me under his wing and told me what I needed to do, I had fun doing it. And look where I am now. Because I had fun wanting to be the best. And I'm not stopping anytime soon. I want to be I want to be the guy who beats Mutator over and over again.
Okay.
There's no limits to my aspirations. Like, everyone around me seems to be satisfied. Like, oh, I'll be satisfied if I beat this guy, or I'll be satisfied if I win this. I'm not satisfied with nothing. I'm insatiable. I will not stop until I reach the theoretical limit. Even then, and if I reach that limit, I don't know what I'll do with myself, honestly.
The way it sounds is that it just really is no limit. There's just not really.
I don't think there is a limit.
An end, yeah.
If there's a limit, I will fall in despair.
Right. Because it's almost like if you get to the end of this anime, I'm like, well, God, what next?
Yeah, what next?
What do I do with myself?
What do I do now? You just read fan fiction because that's the best you can do.
Right. That's a whole other rabbit hole that I have dipped my toe in.
I love fan fictions. Fan fictions are awesome.
Oh yeah.
Well, the good ones. The bad ones are whatever. You know what? But Diamond doesn't.
Yeah, cringe. Yeah.
Cringe. People don't know how to write. Speaking of writing, I've always thought I was a good writer. I've always had.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, writing is one of my better subjects.
Okay. Yeah, I would say the same thing. I took a creative writing course when I was in high school. So yeah.
But when people look at me and the way I see the game, they see me as the villain. I'm gonna be real. I'm fully aware of it. I'm pretty self-aware. They look at my attitude and like, oh, I don't like that guy. He's too arrogant.
I'm gonna just say this when it comes down to competition, having heroes and villains and all that extra stuff. I think roles are important. I think how people have aspirations for certain things are important, and I also think that when people have that in coordination with how they think or how they feel, they shouldn't be disingenuous. The whole reason why I even run this thing to begin with, like at all, is because competition is one of the most or very few genuine things that is actually real.
And there's so many people trying to make it disingenuine by like making everything so corporate. I hate that. Like you have like, again, it goes back to me not liking a certain group because they always gotta water everything down and everyone's gotta be nice to each other. Everyone's gotta be friendly. Everyone's gotta be happy. No, people are more complex than that. At the end of the day, we're all having fun, but we all have fun in different ways.
Yeah, but I think it's also important to understand that, hey, we have this commonality, right? Yeah. But even though we have this commonality, that doesn't mean we have to be friends. That doesn't mean we have to chill outside of this.
Holy shit! My God, thank you for saying that.
I
thought I was going crazy.
Like, yo, KTK, you know, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm gonna let you know this right now.
We're not friends.
I'm not gonna say no names. But there are people that have come up to me and was like, bro, I don't like this guy. Why are you know, like when you guys do interviews, can you tell him like to calm that down? Like when he's talking about certain, not really like certain people, because you're not really talking about particular people. But it's like that. when you're giving out your opinions and expressing yourself in a way where it's like sounds disrespectful, like in general. Just like if you were to point out particular names, I would say something. But it's the fact that you're just saying your opinion on this character's cheeks, what this player does too much to this. They got to stop doing this. Oh, here's some constructive criticism. They see it as attack, and it's like it's not attack. That's
oh my God! I give criticism a lot to a lot of players. Like I see them doing this, and like. You got to change this up, and they just see it as an attack rather than actual seeing it as a way to improve, because they don't really care about improving the way I see it. If you care about improving, you would see any form of criticism, and you would soak that up like a sponge. That's what I do.
That's called accountability. That's what it is. Like anything.
Accountability is lost on the internet. You got to know that, my dude.
Yeah, I know it's lost. People don't want to take accountability at all whatsoever.
People don't want to admit that they're wrong, and people don't want to admit that maybe, just maybe, they should try something different. Maybe they should start thinking for themselves.
Yeah, usually like when it comes to like either learning a new skill, working out, or like when I was playing fighting games like OD competitively, I would always constantly be fixated like, what did I do wrong? Like I would always
Yeah.
like think that. And then I would be like, yo, I can't just be like, oh, this character is freaking stupid. Oh, this person spams all the time.
All the time.
But then it's like, yeah, you say that, but then the deep in the back of your crevices, deep in the back of your chromia, you're like, yo, there's something that I did. I put myself in certain situations I didn't even have to do.
I'm that guy. I will complain about everything under the sun, and yet I'll still figure out a way to deal with it.
That can be how people do it.
People tend to gloss over. They just hear me whining about it, and they think I just do nothing about it. Like, why do you think I'm up here? Why do you think I'm in this interview with you? Think I did it out of blind luck? No. I saw something, I didn't like something, and I decided I want to do something about it.
Yeah, that should be common sense, but it's common sense.
I'm one of the few people who did that with tech. I hate fighting the dude. I hate it so much it drove me insane. And yet I was like, maybe I should just play better. And I did. Played better.
Yeah.
I won a couple of times.
Yeah.
That is the difference between me and you. I will complain about it, sure, but I will do something about it.
Well, who is you? You talk about the audience, right?
Perhaps I'm talking about the audience.
Mayhaps. Here's the thing. I hope you know that running this tournament takes a crap ton of discipline as well. I hope you know that.
Oh, I'm aware.
Okay, so then when it comes down to anything that I'm determined about, I usually just full on take accountability for anything that I want to do.
Why do you think RGG has popped off? Because of you guys.
Yeah, bro.
The way you're running this
because I buckled down and Yoshi buckled down. That's what we do.
There's a lot of other tournaments other than yours. There's Synergy SmackDown. There's Thunderdome, but none of them are like this place.
Yeah, bro.
This place is just different, and it's a shame that despite your efforts, it doesn't seem like the global effort is quite coming together, mainly because of a lack of players. But I think if we did have the players in other regions, if we had enough of them, maybe RTG Global would be a thing because your efforts would have been able to do it. I think you guys would have been able to do it. It's just that there's just not enough players. We had EU not happen for the past 4 weeks because nobody's signing up. That's not your fault.
Badge. It's sad. But it's
what can you do about it? That's not your problem.
Yeah, it's not really. No, it is. You see it as my problem. I asked Chippe to handle a certain responsibility, and he decided to take it. So my job is to make his life easy as possible. That's how I see if anybody decides to run any content.
I think you guys are doing a spectacular job. I think RTG EU is handled phenomenally. If I'm to be honest, I don't really care too much about the EU player base all that much, but when I do watch it, I'm impressed because this is really well executed.
W.
Appreciate it.
Like,
we're trying to.
Like, same thing with RGG NA. This is the best online tournament in the entire Pokemon community. It is handled the best, like genuinely. Even though there's usually no prizes until the very end. But who cares?
2 months, and that's my own money that I work overtime.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So that's great. I think this is a really good thing, and I feel like if the Pokemon community has a resurgence, I think you'd be the first person to take full advantage of that. And that's
1,000%. But also, I do plan on, because I'm at the end of the day, I already told you, man, I am a businessman. So I'm not going to be corrupted by business, because if I was corrupted by business, guess what? I wouldn't be doing Pokemon. Let's be honest here. I would be doing Mortal Kombat.
If all you cared about was money and numbers, you wouldn't be doing this.
Yeah, I wouldn't be doing this, bro. I'm sitting here spending money for other people to come in, rather than actually getting money from like Street Fighter 6 or Tekken 8 or anything that's popping off, and exploiting my ideas to those people.
I believe you even told me this in Curtain Call. You told me if you really cared, if all you cared about was money, you wouldn't be doing this.
And I'm believe it or not, is like I have like this what do you call it? How I want to word it. It's like an internet personality type deal. Like, I'm very big on stocks and statistics. I could easily just turn everything that I'm doing here into something that's in the popular field that involves income.
You'd actually I feel like you'd find pretty good success with it. I'm not doubting your ability at all.
Yeah, it's just that I genuinely don't feel like, oh yeah, you know, here's something I'm really passionate about running. Here's something I'm really no, because these games, even though I respect the hell out of them for sure, I'm not interested in them like that. Like Pokken is the only game that I'm interested in to keep alive.
It's a shame that Pokken didn't pop off the way it should have, and it's because of Pokemon's community, the Pokemon company, terrible, god awful advertising, as well as the way they handle their official tournaments. Why is it 3v3? This game was not built for 3v3.
I guess they're trying to make it be like more like Pokemon battles. So always have.
Yeah, they tried to make it more like Pokemon battles with 3v3, but the problem is that Pokken was not built with 3v3. Pokken Balance was not built with 3v3 in mind. It's a disaster.
Unfortunately,
so. It wasn't.
You'd see the same
made it singles
over and over again.
They should have just made it. They should have just made it singles, and also they should have made skins. They should have done a lot to reimburse.
They could have done a lot more. And I see what they do with Unite, and I'm like, you could have done that with Pokken. Like, you didn't need to do much. You don't need to add a shit ton of characters. Like, another thing, like, a lot of the casual onlookers who don't play Pokken have, like, a lot of character suggestions. I'm kind of happy with the Pokken roster. Like, sure, some other characters would be nice, but we don't need a lot. Fighting games aren't meant for a lot of characters. MOBAs, like Pokemon Unite, like League of Legends, have, like, hundreds
are
of
meant for a lot of characters, yes.
Whereas, fighting games, like Pokken, they just have, like, at most 30 characters.
That's fine. That's perfectly fine. And they can replace certain mons too.
80 characters.
They could replace certain mons too as well. Like, I don't really care. Like, they could do whatever they want. I just need some momentum being kicked off, because I don't know if you saw, but like there is Pokken Africa that was started off by
I saw
someone that
I don't know how I don't know how that's gonna turn out. I don't know any African Pokken players, but if it pops off, it pops off. I'd say that'd be a success if you could make it work.
No, well, here's the thing, right? Let's just say I'm in negotiations with a couple people already. There are things that I can make work. It's just it really all depends on who's determined to see something happen and who isn't. So if someone isn't passionate, I don't want them. If you don't have the same drive as me, I don't want you here. And that's just how I operate.
That is the motto I live by. You don't have the same drive as me, I don't really talk to you that much. I live by that. That's another reason why a lot of people don't really like me. I live by that.
Yeah, I'm talking about like in anything in general. Like if I'm talking about about something to someone specifically about a particular subject that I am very intrigued in and trying to learn more of, like I'm just like if I look at stocks, or if I look at and I see someone
human instinct.
Yeah, exactly.
That is basic human instinct. If I see someone we want to surround ourselves with people of like minds, and that's just how people work. They want to surround themselves with people who agree with them.
If I see someone with like a Ferrari that costs $250K, I'm like, how? And then like my brothers would ask me like, what do you mean how? They just have. I'm like, no, how? How did they get? Like, what did they do? Like, what's going on? Like, I need to be around people that will let me know how they attained that, and they have like the rest of whatever they have.
I like
or
that.
they're just not living in a certain lifestyle. Like, how do they have? Like, I'm just like, if I'm nitpicking someone's brain, I try to figure out the ins and outs so that way I can copy that skill.
That's more or less what I've been doing with this entire game. I've been picking not just my own brain, I've been picking everyone else's brain. I wanted to learn my character, so I looked into everything. When I was learning Garchomp, I made this document. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. I made a whole ass document because I was figuring out every single combo I can do. I don't even look at this anymore because I don't need it now. But like back in like maybe 2021, when I was like really getting into the game, like grinding the game, because I played this game earlier, back in like 2019, or even earlier, back when I was in high school. But I didn't really care all that much. I just played Garchomp because I thought he looked cool, and I learned his stuff because I wanted to like at least learn a basic level of him. I learned the basic 5Y into Tiger Knee combo, 5Y Dragon Claw into Tiger Knee. That took me like a whole month to learn. When I was 19 years old, that took me a month to learn.
Oh boy.
Yeah, bro.
And then I like grinded to like C rank and ranked, and then proceeded to not touch the game again and move on and continue with my Smash life. The reason why I got into Pokken in the first place is because I main Ganon in Smash Ultimate and in Smash 4, and I was so fucking fed up with how bad this character was. He is he is bad to the point where it beggars belief. 2 games, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I quit. So I quit. And I went to Pokken, and I played Garchomp, and I was like, now that I'm officially a Pokken player, I'm going to join the community, officially join the Pokken community. So I joined the Pokken server, and I went to town. I wanted to learn every single thing. I looked into VODs. I looked into other players. I even went into lab, and I spent hours and hours and hours and hours and hours doing nothing but combos. I'm going to DM you this document that I ended up making during my whole training regime. Like I spent a good at least 3 months doing nothing but combos and climbing ranked.
Look at this Google Doc history, bruh.
Hey, yo, slide that over this way too.
If you guys want to put that on the stream, you can go right ahead. But yeah, this is the entire doc. I haven't touched this doc in years.
Yeah, Yoshi, you can put this on the stream if you want to.
I gotta be able to see it, bro.
There's even some unfinished stuff. Like this is mostly unfinished, but like this was the stuff you could basically look at this as my notebook, as when you're scribbling notes when you're learning stuff. Basically, within a year of playing Pokken, and back when I reached like A rank, I like was at a level to where I didn't really need to use this anymore. But like this is more or less a guideline of the sheer length I went through to learn this game. And with Gengar, I didn't need to do this because like I was so in tune with the game at this point that all I really needed to do was learn the basic Gengar loop, which Slice taught me how to do. By the way, Slice, I DM'd Slice and Dice, and I asked him, hey, how the hell do I do the Gengar loops? And he gave me basic rundowns. And I also asked Sleazy Weasel. Basically, they told me the concept of delay JY. They told me that how to do the basic loop, and from there, smooth sailing. I was able to figure out everything else on my own.
Mm-hmm. That's a W. I'm not sure if you were like in cahoots with with Slice, but I'm.
Well, you just have to know who to ask. You have to know who to talk to. You have to suck it up and actually learn something when they talk to you. You don't just like when people give you paragraphs and paragraphs of things to learn it. Read it.
If you're determined, yeah. If you're passionate about it, yeah, I agree.
If you care enough to do something, do it. Don't be like, oh, I don't know, this looks too hard.
It's not. I don't know, bro. Like if you're like, I really want to do this. I really want to invest into this. Then you have to look up how to be successful in that particular category. That's
and
just
accept the fact that you're gonna suck at it. You're gonna fucking suck at it.
Yeah, you're gonna be ass, bro.
At it. But you're gonna before it gets good, it's gonna get ugly.
The real advice here, yo.
You're never gonna be good at something right away. You're gonna when you first start off something, unless you have prior experience, you're gonna be fucking dog shit at it.
Yeah, you're gonna be trash, bro. And that's
when you're in that stage, you gotta be willing to be something more. You gotta see yourself as better eventually. Yeah. You gotta look at everyone else as like almost like an obstacle to overcome. Like friendship's important. Don't get me wrong. But in terms of competition, nobody's your friend. Nobody's your friend.
I be telling people that all the time, bro.
There are no friends in competition.
And that's why I be telling people.
Outside of competition, that's a different story.
And that's why I also be telling people if I'm entering bracket in anything that I do, if I enter bracket in anything that I do ever, right? I'll aim for 2 O's and 3 O's. I don't aim for nothing less.
No hard feelings. It is what it is. You want to win, and I want to win, but I want to win more. God damn it! So I'm kicking your ass.
Basically, it is what it is. And if you want to win more, you beat me.
That's what I would tell him. If you want to win more, you beat me. Simple.
Exactly. I'm not giving you that win. There's no.
You gotta earn it. You gotta earn it.
You gotta learn. That reminds me of I don't know who it was, but there was this clip of this Mortal Kombat player who met this kid, and welcome to the real world. You gotta learn today. What's that from?
I can't think of it.
Hold on. You're gonna learn today.
You're gonna learn today.
You will learn that. See, like that last part sounds familiar from like something that was that became popular by like from memes and stuff. But I can't think of the
You're gonna learn
source.
today. That Justin Wong versus 8-year-old kid.
Oh, okay. Justin
Welcome
Wong.
to the real world. You're gonna learn today. And he was just doing nothing but spamming a projectile, and the kid did nothing about it.
Oh, I remember the video you talking about. It was mad funny.
It was so funny, but it's as funny as it is. He's right. That's how that's just how it works. It is a dog world. There is no kindness. There is no friendship. And in competition, it's about who wants to. If you want to win, you gonna learn. You want to sit there, you're gonna learn.
It reminds me about thinking people. What's up?
It's better to learn it while you're younger, because that's exactly how the real world works too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anything with competition is cold and cruel.
It's fine to be a casual. It's fine to be a casual. There's nothing wrong with being a casual. But if you want to win, you gotta put that aside.
Very true.
But that goes with that.
Because when you're entering a tournament, and if you're like playing casually, don't expect to win.
Yeah.
If you want to win,
I hate it.
You always have to ask the question whenever you're playing the game. You always have to ask yourself a question when you're in competitions, not just playing a game. No, when you're in a competition, you always have to ask yourself: do you want to win? Do you actually want to win? If your answer is yes, well, okay, then do what it takes. Do everything it takes. Do whatever it takes to win.
There are people that have separate goals. Like for example, they're like, "Oh yeah, I want to be the best in my region. Oh yeah, I just want to be the best in my friend group." And then they're like, "Oh yeah, I want to be the best like character player of this character." And it's like, if I don't see them take notes, if I don't see them go over VOD reviews, if I don't see them ask those players to be their mentors and actually like teach them stuff, they're not taking this. They're not taking the steps required. They're just talking to talk. And a lot of people, the majority of people just talk to talk.
Yeah, right? they just talk to talk. They don't do
so. Like, oh yeah, they're like, I feel this way, right? But the feeling that you have is not like, it may be there, but it's like so small, so insignificant. You're just gonna wake up the next day and it's just be like, just blow it off.
Gonna change.
And, but it becomes a problem when you involve other people and they're determined to have you implement your efforts, and then all of a sudden you're like, I don't want to do this no more.
You let them down.
Then you never wanted to do it in the first place. Why the heck did you get me wasting my time to tutor you when you're not even really determined like that? Why would you do that? You're wasting my time. Like we could have just been doing something else.
Drive is important, but you also need the willingness to. Here's the thing. A lot of players, they want to do these things, but they don't want to make sacrifices. They don't want to like change things. They don't want to change the way they are. They don't want to change the way they think. Like 99, I feel like 99. Like I told 99 Dash he should probably play another character, but honestly, he's proven me wrong that maybe he can be the best Pikachu. Maybe he can realistically achieve the goal of being the best Pikachu player. That's fine. Now all he really needs to do is change the way he thinks, change the way he perceives his opponent. Because a lot of the time when we fight, and I've noticed this, I know damn well that he does not believe that he can surpass me with all of his body and soul. He doesn't believe that. He believes he puts me on a pedestal in a sense where like every time I fight him, he feels like he's fighting an uphill battle.
Okay.
I told him this. I told him that confidence really is everything. And it's not just a thing for competition. It's a life thing. Confidence is the fuel that lets us do things. if we're not confident we can't, if we're not confident that we can lift the stove, we're probably not going to lift the stove.
There are steps. It's competence.
You got to be able to.
It goes like this. It goes like this, right? Competence leads to confidence, which leads to accomplishments. That's the order.
Yeah. Dash has the competence, not confidence, like with a P.
But I'm saying that's the beginning steps.
It is clear as day. The dude is, especially with today. Like he did really well today, really well.
Yeah, he did,
and he's done well before. But like today, I feel like he's done better than almost every single time he's ever played the game. Like it's clear that he's pretty competent. He's pretty good. His use of 5X is pretty good. He's gotten really good at using 5A. He's gotten really good at managing meter. He's good at a lot of things. The problem is his mental state, and that requires a different kind of training. No matter what you do, my point is through this rant, I feel like I'm going to cut it short. All it requires you to do is leave your comfort zone. And that's a thing so many people don't want to do. It's not just like the bad people doing that. It's everyone has this problem. Everyone, even me. All of us have a problem leaving our comfort zone because it's our comfort zone.
It's a universal thing for sure, yeah.
If you really want to see real change, the first thing you got to do is leave your comfort zone. You got to make yourself as uncomfortable as possible. You got to leave that comfort zone and reestablish a new one. That is the first step to everything. And once you do that, once you go through that, you're gonna feel so satisfied. It's so sad. Like I can't. Why do you think I have so much fun with Gengar? Half of it is because the character's fun, but a lot of it is because I look at what I'm doing and I'm like, wow, I'm doing this. I'm doing all this. And it looks fucking awesome. And it feels fucking awesome. Feels great. Because I left my comfort zone. I went from being like, there's no way I'll be able to play this character. This character's too hard. To actually sitting down, getting out of my comfort zone, and doing it. And wow, look at me. I'm having the time of my life.
Oh.
And now here I am talking to you guys about it.
Yeah, and because like I think this room is filled with 3 accomplished dudes right now in this chat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the reason why I said that is because we were all passionate about projects. We were all passionate about what we wanted to do.
Bracket? You made a bracket. I wanted to compete. I'm competing. Yoshim wants to be a streamer. Here he is.
Be here, baby.
It's more than just making a bracket. I created a community.
Yeah.
And creating a community, what I realized is like, oh yeah, you could just, make like a Discord and then just invite people. It's way more than that. Like it takes time. It takes time to like have it stack up and actually build it into something that other people actually see the project going into. Because at the end of the day, I didn't do this by myself. Me and Yoshi did not do this by ourselves. We had help from the people within the Pokemon community, and I'm very
we kind of blew up this place.
Yeah, you guys having your own streams helped as well, of course. But I'm talking about when Dev, RPG Frog, all these different streamers came in and helped us stream in times we couldn't stream because our stream was messing up and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
but they don't go unchecked. Like I remember,
not just Dev, Tapu.
Yeah,
Tapu. Yeah,
that's why I said.
Despite my disagreements with them, their influence in this entire community is invaluable. Without them, we wouldn't be where we are right now. So I'm just going to say this right now. If you guys can hear me, thank you. Thank you so goddamn much. You guys are heroes.
That's a fact. Tapu and Dev came in clutch 1,000 times for us.
Yeah.
That never went unchecked.
Their efforts are completely invaluable.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I appreciate them a ton, and they
Obviously, like the Discord for us is free for them to advertise their stuff as much as they want, stuff like that. I just cut off the ping thing because it's like I realized that this ping is being used a lot, like from us and from other people. So I just cut off. So I was like, okay, we're just gonna use the ping thing. If I was to go into their Discord and advertise, I wouldn't use their ping either because obviously I just think it's like a mutual thing. But all in all, it's like I'm still trying to work on other projects and I'm still trying to cultivate more ideas to make things more interesting. The system that I set up, I'm a visualizer just by like how my mind works. So like I have like this ADHD where it's just like I want to cultivate so many different things, but I can't stay in one particular topic.
Do you have like obsessive tendencies to where like you cannot for the life of you like stop thinking about something?
Oh yeah.
I have the opposite problem. I can't focus on one thing. So
that too.
So for me, it's like when I wanted to cultivate this idea, I only focus on one thing when I know it's like, okay, I gotta buckle down. I need to focus on this thing. But like I was passionate about like the RTG series, so passionate that I've given a lot of time and dedication to it because I actually saw it going somewhere. So I was like, okay, people are actually liking this idea. So I created a PR. I created all these. I created incentives for people to enter for. I'm like, okay, since money is not the capitalized thing that we have to offer on a weekly basis, how about I can just make a power rank, right? And every single tournament that they enter counts as something or counts as points. So that way, it's not like
honestly,
they're entering
power
for no
ranking.
reason.
The way you guys do it is actually really, really really good because like you guys have like Dash figuring out what how the points are calculated and he's like making
I like
that's dope. I love that.
I will say this, like I've had a lot of help in a lot of different areas, but the PR I did all by myself. I did all that by myself.
That's impressive. That is
like
impressive.
the idea, the concept, how I calculate points, I did all that by myself. So it was something that I was thinking about for a while when I was like, okay, if I was to run a tournament, how would I run it? Or like, do I have any value in any tournament that they enter? What tournaments have value if I host these tournaments? And then I was like, you know what? Every single tournament that I host has value. And they can see the results of that value at the end of each season. So, now here's an incentive. You want to see your results? You can see your results. The reason why I like printing out these results is because people can go back at them and see where they messed up. That's how they become better players. Because
I like the idea of like being able to see your history. Because not only does it validate the point that you're trying to make, it also shows progress.
Yeah, it does. Statistically speaking, it shows progress. And it shows where you're also de-escalating as well. Like the arrows that are going down, it means that there's something that you're doing wrong. And, it's like, okay, you were still able to make it on the PR, but you could have been higher if you did this, but you could have been higher if you do that. It always leaves room for other people to improve.
That's great.
That's what I like about it.
It's about 124. I think you guys should ask me a couple of questions before we wrap this up.
Yeah.
I think I asked everything I wanted to ask, bro.
We just had a nice conversation.
Just a nice little conversation. I actually had a question or something to throw in there during that. So there you go. I did my part.
At the end of the day, I just want to say, like, to the viewers out there, bro, if y'all are still watching this, I don't care what it is in life that you really want to do, like whether it be like entering this tournament, getting first place, anything. It could be outside of this tournament. I'm just gonna say this. It could be outside of this tournament. Doesn't matter. All I want you to do is that if you want to truly do something, you need to get off your ass
and
actually put the time, work, and effort into it. I don't care what it is, as long as it's something positive for the world. Please Like, I'm begging you.
Heck, even if you're even overlord and you want to rule the world, you want to be the biggest piece of shit ever. Hey, at least you're putting effort. That's more respectable than not doing anything.
Just don't be useless, bro. And don't be like, don't be talking out your breath, because people are not going to take you seriously.
Yeah.
So actually do something if you're going to actually do it. Like, don't even tell me. Literally, just let me see via
do
action.
it.
Like, let me see via action. Like, when I was like, you know, skinny, close to anorexic, and I was like, bro, I really need to like gym it up, bro. I did not say a word about it. I literally got home. I saw food almost every day, and I was like, bro, I can't eat, right? I need to do this exercise first. I need to do calisthenics. I need to build up my muscle before I eat, because eating means that I'm going to be comfortable and complacent. I get into sloth mode. You feel me? I get comfortable, and I'm like, I don't want to get comfortable. I need discipline. Every day I came home from work, and I was like, disciplinary action, and I started bulking up a lot more. And that's one of the things that you need to do. You guys need to have some sort of discernment in your field of vision, so that way you'll be determined to do exactly what you set out to do. Like,
and most importantly, you have to be willing to accept failure.
Yeah,
that's a big part. Yeah,
you have to be willing to see yourself fall down. Yeah. Well, what did God give you 2 legs for? Get your ass back up.
That's what I'm saying. Like, imagine I went from a dude that could barely even do like freaking 10 push-ups. Now I'm doing 100, 150 a day.
Damn, that's more than I can do. I gotta get on the grind.
Yeah. Same here.
Yoshi and I even told Yoshi about that. Yeah, I told him a while.
I gotta get fit myself. I used to be like in high school. I used to be like really skinny, and now I'm like picking up. I'm like 5'10" and weigh 190 pounds.
190 pounds.
I'm not exactly fat, but
I'm like, no.
I'm not like fit anymore, if that makes sense.
You could turn all that into muscle, bro.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, because what I had to do was I had to gain fat and construct it into muscle. So that was like a little harder, because it was like, if I'm working out, and if like I have no enzymes to break down, it's like, what fat am I breaking down, right? So I had to eat first and then work out, so that way I could turn fat into muscle.
You had to overcome your anorexia before you could even do that.
Exactly. So I needed to gain something, and then to put it into something else. Well, you can already just put it into something else.
Wow, but that is incredible. It really is incredible.
That actually is. Wow. Okay.
That is. I'm actually feeling kind of inspired hearing that. I'm not gonna lie.
Let's go.
Yeah, bro. It's crazy.
I will say. I always say what I think, what I believe, and I think that is really, really good. And for everybody watching, live up to that example. I will see you the next time I win one of these. Goodbye.
Let's go. Congrats.
Hopefully we can keep it more relevant too. But yeah, I mean,
I went everywhere else but Pokemon first times for portions of this. But we say to you again, congrats on winning Road to Greatness number 114 for North America one time again, and appreciate your time.
For sure, y'all. All right, everyone, take care. I'm gonna head out.
I should go to bed.
Yeah,
it's like 1:30. It's like 1:30 where I am. I should be sleeping. I should be in bed.
You see my time in the corner too, right? Look at that at the bottom left corner. 1:29 a.m. I got
exactly at the 1:30 mark. Exactly on the 1:30 mark. I'm pushing that disconnect button.
Yeah, so like 14 hours, 15 hours from now, I'm gonna be showcasing the crew battle for y'all. So.
Yeah, you guys need sleep.
Gotta have energy for sure.
Yeah. No, I mean I got commentators on.
Usually don't have interviews this big though. I mean, like there was a lot. There's I honestly like. There's less about me and more about how we agree with each other on a lot of things, and how it was more or less so gaining a perspective on how we think.
which is
It was
informative.
it's important. It's important, but at the same time, it's like, you know, it's good to just keep relevant to the topics at hand, even though
It was relevant.
yeah, no, it was because it was relevant, but it wasn't. The issue is that it's not completely relevant. Like, obviously, we could talk about life lessons and stuff like that, but people typically come here for strictly like the gameplay. And the thing is, like, I'm not saying, oh, we shouldn't be genuine. Of course, you should be genuine, but there's a time and place for it. And I don't know if Yoshi's stream was like the best place to do that. Is the thing.
Well, that's that.
Yeah.
Well, good night.
Take it easy.
And it's like that. He's the one with the wind. Back to the shadows he goes.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a lot. There was a lot of. That was weird.
A lot to unpack there.
Yeah.
And we have got the winds come back in and go back as they go.
Yeah.
That is KTK for you.
He did say a lot of important stuff, but it's like, a lot of things were mentioned that I'm like, I don't know if we should be talking about this. I don't know. Yeah, I'm saying, like,
yeah, I feel you. But
tell you, it wasn't anything OD. It was just like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, the audience, you know what I'm saying, came here for poking is the thing. That's all.
Yeah, that is all.
But like, I contributed it to the irrelevancy as well, so I'm taking accountability for that 1000%. But I'm not saying it's okay.
Right, like you said, we'll just be more relevant next time and just kind of reel it in. Maybe have like a little timer on the side, low key, and be like, all right, this is where we have our.
Yeah, I could keep the interview short, like around like probably like 10 minutes max, or like less.
I would say 10. Yeah, like 10, 20, absolute maximum. But yeah, 10 is a good number to look at. This ain't no podcast or anything.
That's what I'm saying. It's not. That's the thing. That's why I was like, okay, I don't know if this.
I might do one at some point because my man 20 inspires me with his podcast. But yeah, this just be like a little block to let the champion give his spiel on certain things involved in the game and whatnot. So you know, super down for KTK. Why is it just themed around your name for KTK podcast? I would obviously mean a podcast with like my branding or just kind of just having a general podcast and then having guests on there and just kind of talk basically what we did, but you know, more of a actual because it's awesome. Okay. Touche, I guess. Oh man, but just having a podcast in general, that would be fun, I would say. But yeah, in terms of tonight though, this was a fantastic top 4. We had some good conversation, had some, you know, eye-opening thoughts on various perspectives. But like all good things, they must come to an end. And I will say that this here has come to an end. My name is Darsheen, aka Yoshi96, and I'm signing out for now, but definitely not forever. Got that? Yeah, next time, sure. We got you. Get it there. Like you said, just win. Hey, we got you. But yeah. Thank you guys for tuning into the stream. Hope you guys are excited for the crew battle tomorrow. It is going to be a follower only chat. I gotta actually tinker with settings to actually make that be a thing. Will I forget? Probably. But I'll try to not and have it be like an engagement thing where it's, you know, it pays off that it's this face off. It's this thing that people, select people have been following for months on end, and you know, they get rewarded by being able to talk in chat and whatnot. So that'll be one thing. The crew battle is going to be exciting tomorrow. Hope you guys are excited to tune into it. Even if you are not, like, you know, follow, you'll still be able to watch it and whatnot. You know, you can lurk and, you know, hang and vibe and everything. That's totally fine. But that is what was suggested of me to do, and I don't mind, you know, trying things out like that. So yeah, we'll see the outcome of that tomorrow. And as far as my other streaming in general, I did not say nothing in my server this week. I feel bad about that. But tomorrow's a new week. Well, today technically is a new week. We'll get right back into our groove, and that is going to be it for now. Because definitely have been talking longer in general with this here stream. So with all that said, I think I am signing off for now. Definitely not forever. Have a great rest of your night, depending on where you are. Stay safe. God bless. Keep on being awesome. And remember to be kind. Stay tuned for more Pokemon and more Nintendo variety from myself. We thank the man's Riggs for helping us out in the commentary and contributing to just some good conversation here, the vibe in the interview. And,
I said, oh, be hell, I just be clowning, you feel me?
just be clowning sometimes. The whole voices thing earlier. Like, man.
Hey.
But that's it, though. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I will see you all next time.